Alright guys, Felon here back with another live stream, and boy do we have a lot to talk about. Just checking the audio real quick. Yeah, we're good. Alright. Yeah, I mean there's like so much, it's like a ridiculous amount of stuff has happened since the last time I streamed. But yeah, we're gonna start Until Dawn. I said I was gonna play it, so we'll play it. It should only take like 2 streams, pretty quick. But yeah, so we got obviously BB24 premiere, which last time I streamed, the cast hadn't even been out yet. We have Challenge USA premiere. We have Challenge All Stars 3 finale. We have weeks worth of BBAU, which who cares? What else is there? I know Video Game Front, obviously God of War Ragnarok got its date announced today. I don't know. There's a lot of shit. There's a lot of things going on. Okay, what was that? Okay, fine. I don't know. Something weird happened with the game for a second there. But whatever. All right, so yeah, we're starting a new game. Overwrite current progress. Fine. I don't care. Yeah, so, oh yeah, we also had alternate, despite the fact that they released the cast late, which the entire point, from what I understand, like, again, like, I think this is the reason why they're releasing the cast late, is to avoid, like, the alternates being known, yet it still happened, so it's like, what are we doing? I do wonder, like, what happened with him, because, like, I think the assumption is America's Got Talent, like, that's what makes sense. Not necessarily from like CBS didn't know, but I think more so from like NBC didn't know. I think that might be the thing, but again, we don't really have confirmation yet. Big Brother was boring, if I'm being honest. I thought this premiere was like really fucking boring, but obviously, like, who cares? It's the premiere. These live move-in premieres are typically pretty boring. Really, it's the feeds and everything that we're gonna get in an hour. We're an hour away from feed starting. That's what's the interesting. Fuck me. That's what's interesting, not the actual premiere episode. Yeah, in terms of twists, what are we doing? I mean, like, so it seems like what it is that these 3 people that Pooch picked, obviously there's going to be America's vote. America will save one of them, and then I'm guessing that the other, so okay, there's, oh yeah, Amazing Race Canada also happened. I forgot all that. I did watch it. Oh my god. Yeah, so 2 people, fuck it, let's pause the game real quick. Run through the twist. So yeah, so there's gonna be 3 people up. America's gonna save one of these people, right? 2 people are still left, like, and I assume one of those 2 are gonna be a 3rd nominee, is what my guess is. Like, I'm assuming the rest of this week's gonna play out normally. Just that only 12 people are in contention. Well, I mean, obviously there's the HOH, but outside, like, essentially it's a round with essentially 12 people. But then at the last second, one of the 3 is going to become a 3rd nominee, and then we'll vote for there. Which shouldn't matter. Like, I doubt it'll matter. Like, I feel like the current twists, the current, like the way that the game is formatted with, like, the 12 people, like, I feel like they're going to be setting up their games based around that round anyway, to where, like, they can't bank on the fact that these 3 other people, like, one of these 3 other people are going to be on the block. So I feel like they're going to, like, plan their entire games around the other 2 noms anyway. So, like, again, like, I don't think it's going to matter. But still, like, why are we doing this? It's like, it's such a weird twist. Yeah, interesting to see Daniel win HOH. I think this could be a train wreck, but it also could be a lot of fun. Like, the more and more I was, like, watching Daniel in this premiere, I was like, there is some Frenchy potential here, Daniel. Like, I like Daniel, but yeah, there's definitely some chances of things going wrong there. Looks like Brittany's going to get saved. Yeah, I've not looked on social media at all. I would not be surprised, though. I mean, like, it's Paloma and Alyssa, who are 2 very similar, like, young, attractive girls. And then you got Brittany, who's a massive outlier. And I think someone that is, like, probably more likable to the Twitter audience, at least. So, yeah, wouldn't be surprised if Brittany does get saved. Upload so quickly in terms of what? In terms of BB, in terms of the cast assessment? Yeah, fuck that, by the way. Like, I hated that. Like, I hated that the cast didn't get announced till 3 also. That was something that annoyed me too. But yeah, like, I didn't record the video until midnight last night, and it took me till 4 a.m. to get the video out, so that's something. Thank you for resub, Incredibeast. 7 months, goddamn. That's something. Paloma from Gabon. I mean, I guess so. Is this the first Paloma on a social strategy game since Gabon? I feel like it probably is, right? Yeah, Swap was. Yeah. Oh, oh, fuck me. Yeah, there's so much to talk about. Again, there's a ridiculous amount of stuff that happens since the last time we streamed. It's insane that we had the Big Brother cast and the premiere since the last time. Shame. Kyle's so cringe. Yeah. I don't know what to think of Kyle. Like, obviously, like, Twitter hates him and everything because of his political beliefs. Like, I get that. Like, in terms of like him as a player, I don't think he's gonna do that poorly though. Like, I actually think he has like a decent amount of potential. But again, obviously, I get why people don't like him. Alyssa doesn't seem to be getting support. That's not surprising. Again, Alyssa. Yeah, seems to be kind of like, it's weird because like she's a super fan and everything, but then like her interviews were like super short. Like, she gave super short responses, didn't show any personality. It's not surprising there. Oh, it's me, Raccoon. Thank you for 7 months also. Goddamn. You love Terrence and Michael? Yeah, I mean, like, Michael's like, as a character, like, is like kind of fine. I think he does have a lot of potential. Actually, something I forgot to mention in my cast estimate is I forgot to bring up the Andy parallels, because that's actually who I think I could see Michael turning out to be, like, this Andy style of player. Which is why I did have him in winner contention. I like forgot to mention it, but whatever. Again, like, that video was recorded late and I was tired and I didn't bother to prep anything. So again, I did forget to talk about some stuff. That's why this video is shorter than it normally would be, but yeah. Yeah, Terrence also really like him. I don't know how well he's gonna do, but I do like Terrence. I thought the challenge episode was good. I do think it's one that is so reliant on CBS though, on like knowing these CBS shows. I think if it wasn't for the fact that we knew these people beforehand, this would be kind of an episode. But it's like obviously the excitement of seeing like all these Survivor Big Brother players back. It was pretty cool. I did enjoy the episode as a whole. Yeah, I still don't really get Jasmine. Like, it's so really, again, like, preseason, like, interviews, she gave absolutely nothing. No personality, very short responses, got nothing from her. And then all of a sudden in the bio, this she's like this big Southern belle, whatever, which she like mentioned briefly that she was like a Southern belle, but like the fact that like the bio made it look like this is like, or her video, whatever, intro made it look like this is her entire personality was really weird. Yeah, I don't have super high hopes for her though. Do I think Turner's sister's telling the truth? I'm inclined to think partially. I don't think it's I think his sister clearly has a vendetta against him. And also, yeah, the racist stuff definitely doesn't help either. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm not going to go all out, like, fully out on Turner. But I mean, like, dude, I think for me, I don't put that much weight into what his sister said personally, just because I feel like it's like a lot of it is hearsay. And again, there's the personal vendetta I think is definitely there. I would put more credence into the Mr. Beast thing, which we do know, which is like, I don't know, kind of sketchy. But yeah, that's some weird stuff there. Yeah, I like Giovanni. I was disappointed to see Giovanni go home first here. I thought Giovanni was a fun character. Selly, like, she's fine. But yeah, I thought Giovanni was fun. Which premiere did I like more? I mean, the challenge. I mean, fuck the Big Brother premiere. Really, really boring premiere here for Big Brother, but it's like, what are you going to do with a live move-in? Really, again, like, I'm willing to take this really boring premiere if we're going to get feeds night one. So, yeah, I'm fine with it. But as an individual episode, yeah, it's not great. Yeah, like Turner, I'm interested in as a player though. I mean, he does come off like super like just weird. Like I love his fucking interview where like he's like he doesn't know Cody Calafiore's name. It says Cody California. It's like he kind of knows these people, but like he doesn't fully. I did find that funny. But like again, like if the things that he's like if his sister are saying about him are true outside the racist stuff, like that's actually not bad for Big Brother, considering that means that he's like extremely manipulative. But I did watch Amazing Race Canada, and to be honest, I have almost nothing to say. I thought it was a very meh premiere. I know like very little about most of these teams. I don't know. Like, I really was not clicking with this premiere. I did find Ty and his dad fun though. Was it Cedric? Like Cedric, I mean Cedric in particular, I thought was a lot of fun. But I don't expect them to do well. Again, they were second to last already. Like I'm not expecting it to go well. Yeah, Cody California, my favorite player. But yeah, Cody on Winner's Circle seems to hate Turner already. Wouldn't be surprising. I mean, well, I mean, like, is it because of the California thing? Because that'll be even funnier if it's because like he didn't know his name. Didn't he actually say that Cody's one of his? Isn't that why he mentioned the name? Is because like he was talking about him as like one of his favorite players. But whatever. David's the only one without a confessional so far. Yeah, I noticed that. I noticed the fact that like obviously like David gets shown to like be making the mistake with the math and everything. Yeah, got no confessionals and like was shown in a negative light from Kayla. Like I'm getting the sense that like I feel like at least either CBS or Challenge Production was not happy with David on this season based on the way he was edited here. But again, I thought the challenge premiere was pretty solid. Like it's a pretty baseline challenge episode. It was good. Like it wasn't like ridiculously good. Like it wasn't like I always say the one thing I did like that I really liked was the James flashback that they did, where they left the elimination pick to be like a kind of surprise, and then like flashback to James doing all the campaigning. I did like that. I thought that was something actually kind of risky for them to do on that first episode. Because like obviously like a lot of the point of this episode is like they're trying to bring in the Survivor Big Brother people. Big Brother. By the way, also it's very interesting to me that Tiffany and Xavier are like are essentially like the stars of the preseason, where they're the ones that are like in all the commercials and like they just released like a house tour. Was it today or yesterday or like relatively like recently that again it was Xavier and Tiffany doing the house tour for some reason, which again makes sense considering it's on immediately after Big Brother. They expect the people that watched Big Brother premiere to have watched BB23. They hope those people transfer over again. It makes sense, but it is still kind of weird. They have all the people on this cast. It's like they're really focusing in on Tiffany and Xavier. Yeah, I think this episode made me wish that James was on one of these on like Big Brother Survivor instead of Amazing Race, because I think he would have a decent amount of potential, but obviously we're never gonna actually see that. James getting the mouse of elimination top 10 most strategic moment in challenge history. I mean, realistically, probably not, but it would be funny to think that actually is the case. that there's not 10 other better strategic moves in challenge history than this.
Oh my god. What did our naive sister get herself into now?
Yeah, like a lot of people loved Xavier. That's also something that kind of surprised me too. I think this is like kind of an issue personally in terms of like I feel like this means there's going to be so much revisionist history on Xavier as a player moving forward. There's going to be so much talk about how Xavier played like a flawless game and everything, because we're already getting that in all these preseason interviews. So that is a worry in terms of like historical accuracy, but
what are you doing here?
Whatever. I mean like there's worse people to be idolized in Big Brother.
You guys are jerks.
yeah. Challenge All Stars finale. I thought it was kind of just a fine finale. I really did not like the format at the end. Ooh, thank you, Trem Nova, for sub with Prime. Yeah, like really. Okay, what am I doing here? Well, wait, Josh, why not? Again, like this was probably not the best game to be playing at this point, but whatever. I said I was going to play it.
Guys, there's someone outside.
Yeah, All Stars finale. I did not like the change in the format at the last second there. Like I kind of liked the like point system that they were doing. Like I mean, it just felt like a modification of All Stars 1, and I overall liked All Star 1's finale format or final format. And like I thought it was good until like it turns out that like none of those points actually matter outside of just determining who goes into the final elimination, and then like it's really like the tail end of the final that actually matters. Like I really did not like that. Mind you, it didn't matter as the people that were in the lead won the final anyway. But I did still find that to be kind of a dumb way that they handled it. Guess they ain't like a yes win in All Stars? I guess not. Fuck. I said I was going to try to keep everyone alive. I can assure you now that is definitely not happening in this playthrough. Never seen Ben get solo screen time. Yeah, actually, yeah, Ben wasn't in there that much yet. I mean, is there a confessional chart out there? I've not looked at an actual confessional chart. But, yeah, Ben barely even got an intro, right? I mean, the only thing he said was that, like, last time I played loyally and now I'm going to, like, play for myself or something dumb like that. But also, no setup to his relationship with Sarah, which I found interesting. By the way, I love Sarah, like, Sarah kind of playing into the villain mold in this episode. I did kind of like that, even though Sarah's still boring. Yeah, I don't know what to think of All Stars 3. I'm thinking it's like just a middle of the road season. But like, there's so many things I don't like about the season. But it's like, it's a season that should be really good. It's like, it has one of the best casts of all time. But it just like, for some reason, didn't fully click. And I don't, and like, I have production issues with it. But I don't even know if it's like fully on production. Like, I don't know what like didn't work here. But rate draft teams. Okay, let's pause this real quick then. We got Pooch, Paloma, Daniel. We got Michael, Amira, Terrence, Joseph, Brittany. I keep on forgetting Joseph is even a person, by the way. Also, Joseph, really boring. So yeah, I recorded the video yesterday before I saw the Shannon Tharp interview Joseph. Which, by the way, like, it doesn't really matter. It's not like I talked about Joseph really at all anyway. But, yeah, Joseph is kind of boring. No wonder he was an alternate. Yeah, Monty, Alyssa, Matt, alterner. And then Kyle, Taylor, Nicole. Let's see. So, like, obviously my winner pick is Taylor, which, by the way, I am not feeling the greatest about at this point. But I did pick Taylor. Kyle was someone that, like, I'm kind of, like, fine, like, with, like, from a game perspective. I do think he does have some potential. Like, he's not, like, a top winner candidate or anything, but, like, I think he could do well. Nicole, like, I wanted to like Nicole, but then, like, she just seemed so, like, Casey-ish. Which, to be fair, Casey won, but still, it's like, oh. So it's like, should I pick that team? Or, like, I'm pretty high on Pooch and Daniel. Paloma, I'm kind of, like, fine with, too. That's probably the one that has the highest average. Actually, no, Michael and Amira, I'm pretty high on. Terrence, I'm like, I really like, but like, I don't think he's necessarily going to do well. It's 1, 2, or 5. I would probably go. It's like 5 has my winner pick, but like, I just don't feel confident about. I think I would go 1 personally. I don't know. Actually, yeah, whatever. Let's just say 1 for the sake of this. But yeah, it's kind of fucked. Danny had the most confessionals? Really? I did not notice that. I noticed Danny got some, but I didn't realize he got the most. Yeah, like I would have thought like Ozzy or James. Danny got 8 confessionals. Kylan got 6. Shannon 6. Angela 5. By the way, how did they like Angela getting 5? I mean, too fair, she won the daily, but if it wasn't for that, that's a surprise. Tiffany only got 5. Felt like she got more. The rest kind of makes sense. Dom only got 1? I thought Dom got 2. Because he got 1 early on, and then he got 1 like at the very end of the episode, didn't he? Tasha only got 2. That kind of makes sense. Shan only got 1? Actually, never mind. I guess that does make sense. Anyway, kind of surprising chart there. Yeah, like Danny getting 8 is weird considering, yeah, he didn't really do much in the episode. So definitely not exactly the chart I expected. Bryce is 3. Well, that makes sense. But, and 3 was the one I didn't like, right? Yeah, Joseph, Brittany, Jasmine. What is that team? Yeah. Brennan, Connor, remind me of Kenny. Yeah, that's exactly for me too. I don't think as fun, but yeah, I think like Brennan and Connor are like the Kenny and Ryan of the season. But yeah, I'm not like. I mean, again, like I always thought they had a lot of potential coming in. I would not be surprised if they end up winning. Though realistically, like, I don't know who would like you say has like the Amazing Race Canada winner edit. Like I thought Court and Allie had a decent premiere. And then bring up the list of players. But I feel like that is the one that stood out to me that they like got. Again, by the way, also I believe this is the first season of Amazing Race Canada to not have formal introductions to every team at the beginning. I could be wrong on that, but I did notice that we only got formal introductions to like 3 or 4 teams before the race started. Which I remembered Amazing Race Canada 7 that we got introductions to every team before. So I did find that interesting that they did a bit of a change there. Beverly and Veronica. Is that the other one's name? Oh yeah, it is. I think they could do well too. By the way, Jolly and Kathy were like super obvious first moves. Pretty early on. Like I really don't feel like I know most of this cast though. Like who the fuck are Jesse and Marika? Like I know that they're brother and sister, but like who are they? Who the fuck are Dennis and Darrell? Like I know they're the uncle and nephew or whatever, but again, like I know nothing about them as people. Catherine and Craig got a decent edit, but like I guess it's not really like screaming out to me as a winning one. Same thing with like Cassie and Jameek.
What the hell was that?
Oh, Franca and Nella was interesting. Is that their name? Franca and Nella? I didn't realize that was their name. Whatever. I thought they got an interesting edit where they get to talk about like, oh, every team from wherever they're from has won, so we're gonna win too or whatever. That was an interesting line to me. But anyway. Wasatch BB, what's a good season to start with? Let's see. I mean, like, it matters how far back you want to go. I would say if you're going for modern Big Brother, I would say Big Brother 20 is probably the best place to start. Yeah, I would say 20, like, maybe 17 could be okay. Well, I'm like 20 is really like the last season to me that was like actually good. Like 23 had a lot of potential, but like without going spoilers, like can't really say. But yeah, like there's some. By the way, I feel like audio's loud. But yeah, there's some stuff that like bring it down entertainment wise at least. Oh wait, what am I doing? I'm doing brightness. I'm a fucking idiot. Where's the audio? There we go. Let's turn it down a bit. Oh, you meant BB Can. Oh, I didn't even see the fucking. I'm a fucking idiot. Okay, BB Can. I would say. I mean, BB Can 10 is a great place to start if you're not going to just start from the beginning. I wouldn't like necessarily like I wouldn't say like don't start from the beginning. Like I don't think it's like that hard, because especially because like if you have Paramount Plus, they're all on Paramount Plus, right? I believe every season but season 8 and 10. So oh wait, no, it's off.
I'm so sorry.
But yeah, that is a thing. Yeah, BB Can 10 does spoil the winners. Yeah, I don't know. I would say just start with 1. Like 1 is like a solid season. It's not the best season of the show, but it's still like a solid season that I mean like 2 would also be like, I think 2 is like kind of the one that I think probably most people will point out, because like you still like you get spoiled a little bit on 1, but not to any like major degree, and it's like it's a season that is like pretty universally loved. But like I mean like if it was me personally, I would start with 1, but you could start with 2 and it wouldn't be that major of a hindrance. What game is this? It's Until Dawn, which is essentially a horror movie made into a video game.
I want you to remember this. I want you to remember this.
Which, again, probably not the most ideal game to be playing right now, where we're pretty much just going to be talking a lot about all these other shows, but yeah. So I was going to play it, and there's nothing else I really need to play right now, so it's like, fuck it, we'll play it. BB Can 3. BB Can 3 is a tough one, because like it's so twist-heavy. And like, I don't know, it's a bit of a divisive season. I'm too fair though, so is BB Can 1. I mean, BB Can 1, well, I mean, BB Can 1's not really divisive, it's just that like, you won't really hear most people talk about it. BB Can 5's like, I think BB Can 5 would be like a great season, but like, I mean, yeah, it has returnees, so like, that's kind of tough to recommend. Yeah, there's a lot of weird stuff going on with Cedric and Ty. I mean, they really suck, by the way. They're really a bad team. I was hoping Ty would be able to do well, but yeah, they're definitely not doing the greatest. Yeah, why are you so upset over Ozza getting confessionals? By the way, I still don't know why Ozza's on the challenge. Like I don't mind Ozza from like outside the game, but like she's clearly like not meant for reality TV.
Oh, that's good.
In terms, I should say not meant for reality TV in terms of like competitive reality TV. I think she's like fine in the confessional and everything, but in terms of like playing the game, she's not the best.
I see. So which word?
Yeah, walked right by the billboard person. You had them, not even knowing, like can't figure out the word scramble, right? The old Montreal or whatever, and having to be told by Brendan Connor. Yeah, it's not great.
Well,
Who's better, Paloma, Gabon, or BB24? I mean, as of right now, probably Gabon, just because we've seen more of her. But I think BB24 has the potential. I would say, like, I started off like kind of low on Paloma. I think the more I like listen to her interviews and everything, I kind of like her a bit more. Like, she has some potential, but again, there's still the worry of, like, okay, she could just be, like, the next Annalise or something.
Still, there's an opportunity for you here to engage with the others, connect with them.
Who would I replace? Who would I replace, like, with Ozza? Yeah, probably, like, I mean, in an ideal world, like, yeah, Hannah would be cool, but, realistically, like, who else was in the, I mean, like, who from, like, BB23 could you get? I don't know, maybe I mean not BB23, but like maybe like a Cat wouldn't be the worst pick. Cat from BB21. And if you're looking at Big Brother, it's like recent history. I don't know who would have said yes. That's like that desirable. Claire, maybe. I mean, if you're getting another BB-23 person, then yeah, I think Claire's probably the next person to go to. And at that point, you have like DX and Claire on the same cast, and that could be somewhat interesting. But then, like considering they're on the Amazing Race now, it's like, do we need 2 shows with Derek and Claire again? I think we're probably good. By the way, I'm probably gonna get a copyright claim because of this, but whatever. Most attractive person on BB-24? I think there's a lot of attractive people on BB-24. Strong BB can 8.5s. I'll be honest, I can see it. I did not love this cast on the offset. Like, I think now I'm getting a bit more like excited for it, but definitely when the cast came out, I was like, I don't know. It doesn't feel right. And like, it's weird because like, I rewatched my BB-23 cast assessment, and during that video, I literally say at the beginning that I like the BB-23 cast, but I feel like I would like almost any cast. Because like, again, like just seeing people from the offset, it's like, there's not really much to gauge from, but like, I don't know, I didn't really click with the 24 cast. Here, by the way, we did also get the 44 cast, or most of it, since last time we streamed. But I have like nothing to say about it. I will be doing cast reaction for 43, 44, which really is more so like an update on my current thoughts on Survivor or whatever and where it's going. That will probably be next Saturday, is what I'm thinking. So yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, I really, really like the cast of BB-23. And I mean, even now I like the cast of BB-23. But I really liked it in the preseason. Yeah, 24, I don't know. Again, there's like obviously individual people that I like, but as a group, it just, I don't know, it feels like a weird grouping.
Well, hello, friends and fans. All right, let's do that again.
Yeah, it's like, there's a lot of people here that I'm like, why are these people here?
Well, friends and fans, it's beyond awesome.
Like, I mean, like, off the bat, like, I would say, like I like Taylor. I like Michael well enough. Like, I like Daniel.
So, let me just let you know.
I like Terrence. Pooch is fine. I think Pooch could do well. I'm not like in love. Brittany, I kind of like, but like kind of ironically in the sense that she's like super intense, and I find that really funny. I like Indy, like as a character. I just don't think she's gonna do well. But yeah, you have like, again, Joseph was an alternate, and like I think it's clear why he was an alternate. Jasmine also seems kind of boring. Amira seems kind of boring, though I think she could do well, but again, seems kind of boring. Alyssa, also really attractive, but seems kind of boring. Paloma's probably a more like interesting version of Alyssa, but like still just fine. Nicole seems kind of boring. Yeah, I mean, that's like, what, 6 people? 5, 6 people that I feel like are kind of like, casting choices. Yeah, I did love that they mentioned that Indy is a super fan of Big Brother Brazil. When I get emotes a while ago. I'm pretty sure you were here when I had emotes. But yeah, it's, I haven't updated them in forever. I mean, I need to update them. The plan was, or the plan is to do it when I'm done this batch of videos that I'm working on. So, like, I'm going to, add more videos to schedule for, like, look up what anniversaries are coming in 2024, and then, like, add more stuff for 2023 that I know I'm going to do. I'm going to update the banner, logo, and stuff, and then at that point I'll also do emotes. But, again, they'll probably be a little bit, still like a month, or probably more than a month, 2 months away. Just because, like, this batch of videos is, like, taking me forever. Almost done with the writing process for the videos I need to write, though, so at least that's something. All I need right now is my Wolf Among Us retrospective and 400 Days, which is like barely even a video. So I'm almost done on that front. Yeah, Amira seems like a lovely person. I have nothing bad to say about Amira as a person, but seems kind of boring. Like the cast, except for Kyle and Matt, I can get that. I mean, those are like the two more problematic figures here. Oh, also Monty is a person that like not super interested in as of right now. Could change, obviously. I mean, the real opinions on all these people obviously could change. But yeah, I'm not super high on this cast right away. Would have been interesting if Marvin was there. Where I didn't like even at the time that I recorded. This is something else that I did too. So I obviously recorded a cast assessment. While I was editing the cast assessment, I was listening to Puya's stream where he ran through the cast for the first time, and through that process, I kind of liked Marvin a bit more. Actually, no, now you think about it, Marvin was also problematic though. Listening, I kind of forgot about that until just now. So whatever. Weird cast. Why was Martin taken out? Again, we don't know for sure. If I were to guess, I would say NBC told them no. But you never know. Is there on the one? I didn't even pay attention to. I barely pay attention to who's on 44. Like, I've looked at the list like a couple times. But it's like I know nothing about any of these people. I don't know who these people are. And like I feel like there's like no one super notable from it, right? Like I know there's like I think there was like a person or two that have played like orgs, but like outside of that, don't know who these people are. Oh, what am I doing? I believe Marvin is a big Candace Owens fan or something, right? So that's a thing. That's what I get for not looking at the screen. I had to pick Brittany. I had to redo my winner pick section on my cast. Brittany was your second place for winner pick? I'm surprised. Like Brittany. By the way, also I did do a preseason power ranking on my own. I believe Brittany was at the very bottom of my preseason power ranking. I did not have much faith in Brittany. I'll try to look up the power ranking real quick. If I can find the right spreadsheet. There we go. But obviously Taylor was 1. I believe Michael was 2. Yeah, Michael 2, Daniel 3, Amira 4, Alyssa 5. Alyssa and Paloma are 5, 5 and 6. I guess that makes sense. Pooch 7, Kyle 8, Monty 9, Nicole 10, Joseph 11, Terrence 12, Turner 13, Indy 14, Jasmine 15, Brittany 16. Which that was done. What was it? Like pretty much right before I recorded the video. Did she seem social and strategic? I don't get the sense that she... Like, I feel like she's social in the sense that she's going to talk to you. I don't get the sense that she's going to be good at building relationships, though. Like, I feel like she's the type of person that's, like, going... Okay, well, yeah, this is going to be a disaster of playthrough. I can already assure you that.
Come on.
Again, like, I think it would be great if Brittany won this season. I just have no faith in that happening. I think she is strategic. But I feel like she's going to be overly so. I mean, like, obviously we're not going to really know until we see how she plays and everything, but I don't know. I don't really feel great about Brittany. But also, yeah, like the entire like Marvin on America's Got Talent is just really bizarre. Like if you watch the clip, it's like he's like, and like they make it look like he's there to do this like science experiment. But then like all it really is like him playing with his like muscles and everything. It's like, what are we doing? Thoughts on Sally and Giovanni? I didn't get much out of Sally, but I thought Giovanni was a lot of fun. Mind you, we pretty much only saw him in DR, or in confessional, or whatever you want to call it. Like, I feel like we didn't get much of Giovanni, like, in the actual game. But, again, he was fun in confessional. At the talent, I mean, I guess, for America's Got Talent, like, seems kind of shit at this point. So, wouldn't be surprised if that's... And he made it through, right? Like, that's the thing that's even more mind-blowing. Is that you would think that, oh, he's a joke. But, like, no, he actually made it through somehow. Like, I'm assuming he didn't win, because, like, wouldn't he need to be there for the live shows if he did? Which, too bad, that might be part of what annoyed NBC. Yeah. I'm not sure you would have gone as Michael's winner pick. Yeah, that would have been a better winner pick. Yeah, like Taylor, I'm not feeling that great about Taylor anymore. Like even in this premiere, like she just comes off so stilted to me. Like she just comes off as a pageant girl, and I don't know. I don't get great vibes for how she's going to be long term. Like I think she'll be fine early on. But yeah, like I just don't know how. Like yeah, like she just comes off as like to me pretty cold. To where I think people are probably going to pick up on her being this like more cutthroat player. Yeah. Oh, also piercing cotton. What the fuck was that? Like they're literally like have to like put these things on their faces in the same way that was in the picture or whatever. It's like, what are we doing? And, like I love how like we were pretty much only shown like Turner's perspective, and like Turner like couldn't even get some of the things to stick to his face. I found that funny too. All right. Therapist pick Pooch as a winner pick. Like your therapist as a winner pick. That's kind of random. But yeah, I feel okay about Pooch. I do feel like obviously like this is a shit position for him to be in off the bat. But and I do worry like he's obviously given 1 week of safety. But like he's probably going to be left outside of game conversations because of that. Where like he's given 1 week of safety, he's not going to be able to vote. Like I feel like this might not be great for him long term, but I don't know, he seems like a fine all around player and is a fan, so at least there's that. Decided Daniel as your winner pick. Yeah, like I really like Daniel. I just feel like there's something that I feel like he's gonna overplay personally. We'll see. Obviously he's HOH this week, so like that's gonna be the true test here. But I would not be surprised if he's like an HOH that blows up his game and like overplays his hand. But it's like there's obviously the potential upside of like he sets up a power structure, runs the game from this point forward. We'll see. Yeah, I also found that funny. Is that I don't know how, I don't fully get like how this was decided. Obviously the cards and all that stuff. It's like I don't know, like it seems like it was open for them to rig it, but like I guess they didn't rig it, right? Because like if they were to rig it, you would think they would rig it in a way that didn't make them look like make production look incompetent by having like four like all four people in the first group go to the same thing. And then like most of group 2 going to another one. It's like that seems that's kind of janky there. Yeah, that's actually a good call. Jay did get 1 week of safety. I kind of forgot about that, to be honest. Yeah, they got 1 week of safety and then were booted immediately.
Nice.
Yeah, he shouldn't have chosen 3 girls. Because I don't think he noticed it until after. Who was even in that 3rd group? Because like obviously what he did is like pick the first 2 out, and then random, like quote unquote randomly, pick the person from the other group. But like who was even in that other group that was eligible? I guess everyone was eligible because like he could have gone for like Turner even though he won, right? But yeah, it's like Terrence should have been a choice. Was Terrence in that comp? Yeah, he was, wasn't he? Yeah, I mean Terrence could have been a choice. I don't know. I mean, like we'll have to see like what Pooch is thinking and like who he's like thinking about working with. Where like if he wanted to pick, if he wants to work with like Terrence, then like obviously it's like it's not worth it there.
He said they found people sleeping in the station one time.
Creepy.
Yeah, no one would rig it for Pooch. I don't know. Like, I mean, you never know. You never know. Grodner loves her, like, I don't know, Jeffs and Franks of the world. You know, like maybe Pooch is her favorite this season. Yeah, we talked briefly about All-Star 3 finale. I just find this season like very middling as a whole. Where it's not necessarily like a boring season. It's not really like a bad season, but it's definitely not like a great season. In what should have been a great season, considering like how great of a cast it had.
How long is this gonna take?
It's a big mountain.
Yeah, I also don't get like, so when they're like scanning the card, they're not actually scanning the card, right? Like, did Big Brother actually bother to actually scan the card? But then, like, what are they actually doing then? That's something that I want. Like, are they, like, is, like, what's in there, like, actually just, like, a camera or something? To where, like, they just need to see the number and then they put it on screen? Like, I do wonder, like, the actual practicality of how these cards worked. Not that, like, at the end of the day, it doesn't fucking matter. Like, it really doesn't, but, because, like, at the end of the day, it doesn't seem like it was rigged in any way. But yeah, I do wonder how it actually worked.
I was gonna stay here and catch some Z's, but okay.
Yeah, who's Bryce crushing on? I haven't seen that yet. Money format in USA, because yeah, I thought I'm like kind of interested in it. Like, to be fair, it's not that dissimilar from what we've seen in the past. I did find it weird though that you only need 5,000 to get to the final, and like 5,000 is what you get for like winning a singular a daily. And also, it feels like daily wins are like much more important than elimination wins. Where elimination wins give you the money of the people that you won against, which isn't guaranteed to be that high, while dailies give you automatically the amount that you need to get to the final. That was weird. Was there a QR code? Okay, that makes sense actually, that there was a QR code.
No, it was.
Yes, they're probably scanning. Okay, yeah.
Feels the same way.
We're all here, aren't we?
Thanks, bro. Good job.
You know what? Let's just stop.
Taylor didn't scan anything show up on screen.
You know what? You're right.
Yeah, again, that one surprised me. Yeah, I don't know how it worked.
Third grade. Josh sat in the back of the room.
You're a Paloma and Alyssa fan? Yeah, that's not that big of a surprise. Yeah, I mean, I think this is like a pretty good looking cast here. At least from the women's side of things.
So I got moved to the back. And next to Josh. That's how we met.
It is weird though, like this is a relatively old cast. Where Alyssa and Paloma are like the only two girls younger than me, at least, so that's something. And really, as a cat, like, I mean, like, I'm at the point where, like, I should be the average age for a Big Brother player. And, like, I typically am. Like, I believe last season, like, I think, like, 6 players were younger than me, 6 or 7 out of the 16. But this season, I believe there's only 4? Maybe 5 because of Joseph. But still, it's like, it's much lower than normal. Or much lower than you would expect, considering it's also been an extra year. Yeah, because what, Alyssa's 24. yeah, like Amira's 31, Brittany's 32, Daniel's 35, Indy's 31, Jasmine's 29. Is it Joseph's like young? I don't remember how old, but still younger than me. Michael's older. Monty, I think Monty's the same age. Nicole is obviously older. Paloma's younger. Pooch is younger. Taylor's same age. Terrence older. Turner's younger. So yeah, it's 5, but it was 4 before Marvin. So yeah, strange that the cast is this old, which is that old. It's just like most of the cast is like early 30s, like late 20s, early 30s. Yeah, festival thing. I mean, like it very much feels like a takeover style twist, which would not be surprised if they drop it. Then again, they didn't mention the Zing Festival, which makes you think that it's gonna last until at least the Zingbot shows up, which like that's probably what like not until at least like week 5, week 6 at minimum. So yeah, might be well. Yeah, elimination. I'm assuming elimination money will scale higher as the season goes on. Obviously, I mean, obviously it will, considering people will have more money.
God. I thought we were goners. Another 10 minutes in there, and I would have chewed off my own leg.
Oh, sick, Chris.
RPW, not for another 15 minutes. It's at 12:30 Eastern, 9:30 Western.
Well, what do we have
Chris.
here? My goodness. Seems that someone has a little crush on our good friend and dear class president Monroe.
Chris.
And what kind of sizzling...
I mean, on male side, you got. I mean, like again, not obviously not my expertise, but like, what? Like Joseph's a good-looking guy. Pooch is fine, I guess. Monty, yeah, Michael's fine, right? not my expertise. I guess Kyle before he's like Kyle. What am I doing here? This one, I guess, right?
Mike and Em split. We're together.
Whoa, drama.
Not really.
Yeah, I think that would be interesting if you were able to barter with the money. I think the problem with that is that it would allow for people to get into the final just through like borrowing money from a friend or whatever,
You guys go ahead.
which is
I'm
like
just gonna wait here for a
not really challenging. Like I feel like if this was like Survivor or something, and like I think it could make sense, but again, the challenge is like obviously very focused around challenges. And I think like yeah, like having someone like get to the final off of like just borrowing money from someone doesn't feel like something that they want to do there.
Seriously, couldn't they have built the lodge like right where the cable car ends?
You got banned from a server today? That's not surprising.
No.
And where's the bellboy when you need one?
Yeah, I did find that like really strange how much Kyle is twerking in like pretty much everything I see of him. You bullied Bryce today? Well, he probably deserved it.
No, I mean,
Challenge USA is airing on CTV in Canada right now. Well, that's something. That's the channel that Amazing Race is on, right?
Gonna feel like a regular party. I mean, what do you think?
Jesus!
Yeah, like Kyle again. Like I don't think it's gonna work against him in the game, but yeah, he definitely is. He's definitely trying hard.
You really should have seen your faces right there. Dude, I almost...
And he gives me kind of Brew vibes.
Michael, you're a
Brew
jerk.
from the last season of The Circle.
We're all friends here, right? No need for violence.
But I mean, like even more of a ham.
We're up in the woods, spooky. Come on, let's get into the spirit.
You got banned for trying to make a friend. I'm sure that's what it was.
What's wrong with you?
Just trying to lighten the mood, Em.
I go with competitive Johnny. I mean, Johnny's pretty good. I'm like, I do feel like realistically, unless she goes back to the main show, we're never going to see like how good she really is, because especially this season of All Stars has always been like toned down, but I mean this season of All Stars, like to me, I like really knows that like what are these challenges?
Michael, you got
Like we got so many like puzzles and
that's just the way it is.
like just these challenges that like are good for John A, like these non super physical challenges. which aren't the norm on the main show at this point. So like, even in the final here, like the final leg of the final was like kind of pathetic. It was what, gross food eating, followed by a puzzle, followed by stacking dominoes, and then followed by a paddle to the yacht. Like that was pretty much nothing in terms of normal challenge standards. So it's like, I don't know. I don't think you'll ever like truly know how she compares to the big leagues, but obviously like for All Stars, I think she perfectly fits. And is like kind of like the perfect archetype for All Stars. I think the same thing goes for Wes as well. I mean, like Wes, I think like is someone that isn't that good at the main show anymore. I do think he is someone that is outclassed when he's on the main show. But I think All Stars, like, again, perfectly suits his skill set. We'll go with, right?
All right. Fine. If it's so important, I guess I can pack horse it the rest of the way.
Is Brew good or bad?
Excuse me?
Brew's fine. Like, I think he's, like, a likable enough guy, but, like, he is just, like, he was a, social media personality, right? I don't remember. Was it TikTok that he was known for? And, like, you can tell he was, like, playing things up at points. But, I mean, like, Kyle, from what we've seen so far, is more overboard. But, like, I feel like he's playing that up for casting and everything. Like, I don't expect him to, like, actually be twerking 24/7 and everything. I think of, well, I mean, like, Mark's Mark at this point. Like, I think Mark's just gonna, like, every season he's on, he's gonna have, like, a relatively easy road to a final and then never actually win the final. That's pretty much Mark at this point. Nehemiah, really weird that he got, like, no content for a lot of the season. After, like, being the star of the last season, I felt like that was weird. But again, didn't really have that much to do on this season. Brad had a pretty good run. I mean, like, again, won a lot of dailies. Kind of come close to winning, not really, but like kind of was there. Yeah. And then yeah, I thought this was a decent win for Wes. I mean, it's not like an extremely dominant one in terms of like he didn't win that many dailies. He's not like yeah, it wasn't like like overly impressive win, but it was a solid win.
See anything juicy with that thing? Let me check it out.
You got banned from saying you'd rather die than support Asa. Supporting Asa goes against your moral code. Yeah, that makes sense. That's a purely sane thing to say.
Go ahead. Yes.
Yeah, also that's a good point. Yeah, All Stars 3 final is like a mini final in the main show, pretty much.
What the hell, man?
Hey, listen, it's probably nothing.
Nothing, you think?
Well, yeah.
Is it ever just nothing with him?
John A. I mean, like, I think I already talked about the John A. Kayla,
Matt.
like, I don't know, kind of underwhelming. Where, like, you would think she would do better than what she did. Where, like, again, considering she's, like, the youngest person on the cast, she's the one that, like, was on the challenge proper most recently, right? You would think she would, like, would have dominated the season, but, like, and, like, she does, like, politically, to a degree. But, yeah, not the best, like, physical performance from her. I thought Naya was a surprise. I was happy Naya was pretty solid all around. And then Kellyanne was I really like Kellyanne, but, like, not the most riveting TV at this point. Bryce said he'd rather date a 67-year-old woman than be friends with Asa. Well, good for him. Are you disparaging the concept of dating 67-year-old women?
Great. Good pay. You know that?
Good Big Brother snacks? I don't know.
Where are you hiding, little chick?
I was talking about the women's side of things. I believe Kayla's like the woman that's been on the show the most recent.
Hello. Come on.
Hey,
Mike.
Bryce likes his women a little ripe.
You got me.
Who doesn't? like this is such a dumb thing. Like, why would you like actively want to hit like a bird? It's like, why even give me the opportunity? Unless you're like actively going for like playing it like as a dick.
Whoa! Ow!
Ray mixed Kyle and Michael up because they, mind blowing. They cast two people with glasses. That's, is that a first? Like, I mean, like in terms of like they both wear glasses in their cast photo.
So did I go down?
I feel like it's a first for like
I think you'd know
two guys, right?
My.
I can't think of another point where like two guys have been cast on a season that both wear glasses on their cast photo.
Okay, that sounds vaguely dirty.
My lady.
And like even women, like I don't even know if women there is. Where like I was thinking of like 18 with Nicole and Michelle, but like technically Nicole didn't wear glasses in her cast photo on that season.
Wow.
And didn't wear glasses as
Later,
often
buddy.
on that season.
Endless reserves.
So.
We should get up to the lodge.
Yeah.
Okay, I was talking about BBUS, not BB Can.
Pretty breathtaking.
I mean, I could stay out here for pretty much ever.
Yeah, I don't think BBUS has.
Making out with you the whole time.
Just making out?
Quote unquote.
Well,
Given the stuff we know about Jordan in the present, I wonder if Nia and Jordan are just playing with the showmance to get back on the show. Maybe. Yeah, because again, like there are rumors about potential hookups on Challenge 38. By the way, I have not seen any Challenge 38 news in a while. Is it still going on? Like, has there been news in the last few days? Because I have not seen any. But again, I haven't really looked either. I'm not really seeing anything either. Just looks like gamers talking a lot about Big Brother and Shannon.
I trust that you have stayed in the company of good friends since our last.
Is Kyle Jason the best Kyle on Big Brother and Survivor? I mean, maybe. Is there another Kyle on Survivor? Is Kyle Jason really the only Kyle that's been on Survivor? That's kind of mind blowing. Huh. Actually, never thought about that. I mean, I guess so then. Yeah, I mean that's kind of sad, but yeah, I guess that's the point that we're at. Women worry me. Why not? Crowds scare me. All right. Yeah, there's a lot. Kyle's are like on BB Can, right? Not BBU. Like BBUS, I believe this is the first Kyle, isn't it? Is there another Kyle that's been on BBUS? But yeah, like BB Can has had like 4 or 5, right? Which is weird. Because you had what? You had Kyle Shore. Well, okay, I don't. Kyle Rosenthal, is that BB Can 8s? Then you had the 2 Kyle Moores. Again, none of this actually matters, does it? I think Challenge Production enjoys doing spin-offs more than the main show. I don't think they enjoy it more necessarily. I do wonder if we are going to get All Stars 4, though. Again, no mention of All Stars 4. By the way, also very abrupt ending to the finale of All Stars 3. I actually was like really taken aback by when the episode ended, where like it was just running and like you have this like I think like Wes says bye or something as like the camera pans out, and like all of a sudden the episode just ends. And like I was like, wait, what the fuck? That was like super fucking quick. Again, none of this matters. Who's the worst? Jason? I mean, how many Jasons are there? On Survivor, is it just Kyle Jason? Oh, Jason Siska's probably the answer of the worst Jason. You got what? Jason Roy, Jason Dent. You got Jason BBAU. I love how I actually remembered him for some reason. Oh, you got Jason BBUK, who I didn't even watch a season, or I think I watched the beginning of a season. By the way, also, I do love how Tim talked like a billion times in this last episode about how there's in BBAU that there's never been a 2-time Big Brother winner. It's like, I'm sorry to tell you, but there has. Yeah. I did find that funny. How Tim kept on talking about, I want to be the first ever Big Brother, 2-time Big Brother winner worldwide, which is like, I looked it up. There's like 4. Like, I knew one top of mind, but like, there's literally 4. Like, it's like you wouldn't be the first of shit. Yeah, I knew about Brian Dowling, I think is his name. Yeah, who won a standard BBUK season and then won Ultimate Big Brother UK. Think next leg of Mazer's Can is going to be Nana Lim. Yeah, wouldn't be that surprising. Again, like, it's in international versions. But again, like, Tim specifically says there isn't a, like, I will be the first 2-time Big Brother winner worldwide, which is, like, again, not true. But I believe it was, like, yeah, it's Brian Dowling from BBUK is a 2-time winner. You have, I think, like, it's all from, like, random fucking countries. Like, I think Netherlands maybe has one. I'm trying to look it up right now. It's 4 people. Yeah, Jill Liv Nielsen from the Danish version of Big Brother. Pepe Herrero from Gran Hermano, Spain. And then you have Gino Teshev from Big Brother Bulgaria. So, yep, that's the thing. Yeah, Turbo's 2-time Survivor Turkey winner. So that's also a thing. This really goes on for a while, doesn't it? It really, like, because, like, obviously it's narrowing it down, but still, like, this goes on forever.
This is very interesting. Thank you for answering so.
Nerdy almost got voted out by Gummy Bear. Yeah, every Gino gets voted out by Gummy Bear.
Clowns and needles.
Am I gonna do a video on Big Brother Bulgaria? I mean, obviously. I mean, if only it was in English, then yeah, I would definitely cover it. I've been thinking, like, do I bother covering BBUK next year? He's like, that's the rumors that's coming back next year. I don't know. I kind of want to, but I also, like, I know it's going to be a lot of work that it's simply probably not worth it. But then again, like, with BBU probably not coming back next year, like, I could probably technically do it. I don't know if I actually want to.
Don't you guys think this is a little bit... Oh, come on. She deserves it.
Hannah! What's going on? Where's my sister going? It was just a prank.
How interesting is Elephant Dung? I mean, ask Jillian. I have not heard anything new about Survivor UK. Our feed's on? I don't know yet. I just saw that Taron Armstrong just went live. So, I mean, they're supposed to start now. Like, they're supposed to start at 12:30. So, actually, you know what? Actually, I could have both chat and...
I need to go find Sam.
Okay, that actually kind of looks like shit. I'm trying to get chat and Twitter open at the same time, so that way I can, see...
Butterfly effect.
Okay, I guess that works. Yeah, see feed stuff.
Man, I feel like this mountain gets bigger every time I climb it.
Who should I follow for feed stuff? Actually, I have not set up anything for feeds to properly follow feeds. I And I could actually, what am I doing? Like, I have the feeds. Like, why am I not actually just going to the feeds? I'm a fucking idiot. I keep forgetting I have Paramount Plus now.
I guess that's true.
Like, I literally have the feeds.
When are you gonna install some cell towers up here? I'm getting withdrawals already.
You got a spare million lying around, and I'll fix you.
How do you
right
even
up.
find the feeds on?
I think I left it in my other jacket.
Alright, let's see.
Hey,
Big
guys.
Brother live feeds.
Yeah. Well, more or
Because
less.
I don't think I've ever watched live feeds through Paramount Plus before.
What's up with him?
There we go. Actually, now I think about it, I did watch Celebrity Big Brother, didn't I? Yeah, they're not up yet. They're supposed to be up, though. But we'll see.
Yo, yo, yo. You get things moving up here or what?
Yeah, man.
Okay, now I need to get everything sorted again. Oh, wait. Features come on? Nope. They're out. Oh, feeds are on. Yeah, feeds are on. Yeah, I shouldn't play it, shouldn't I? That's probably. But yeah, feeds are on. So that's cool. Literally just started. So yeah, we'll be interested to see what we learn. I forgot. I'm like throwing through. I completely forgot about Kyle like freaking out and like really hamming it up during the HOH comp. What is this? We'll worry. Why not?
Hey, you doing all right? I know it must be really tough.
I have not played The Quarry.
I just meant that.
That's actually kind of what started the talk of playing this. Is that The Quarry came out and someone mentioned playing this. So.
Damn it! This freaking thing.
It's iced.
What else?
Yeah.
Maybe there's
I mean, this is
way.
obviously I've played
There
this
are a
game
million ways in.
a few times before.
It's gotta be like a window.
But yeah, Quarry I've not played yet. I do intend on playing it at some point,
Are you saying we should...
but I have not bothered
I don't think it's technically
to
breaking if you own the place, right?
Hey,
to do so. Yeah,
not if I don't report you.
Um,
Lead the way, coachy.
you have the old logo for what? By the way, I did find that weird that Turner had like the big. He like said he had a rug in the shape of Big Brother logo. Like wasn't that a Big Brother like Australia logo or something? Like that was not a Big Brother US logo. But whatever.
you doing all right?
Yeah. Aside from being kind of cold and vaguely creeped out by this place.
It's kind of weird being back up here, huh?
Yeah.
I see LMS forever. I see RGP's Little Guide to Big Brother. I did see it. Kind of. I saw it existed and I saw what it was, and I didn't bother actually like fully watching it. So it's like everyone introducing themselves right now? Is that what we're doing? It looks like everyone's like gathered in the living room. Yeah, Brittany and Paloma are going to win the vote. That's not surprising. That's what it's like. One person gets saved, right? That's what they said. So I do wonder like what they're going to do to narrow down the other two, because I'm assuming only one will end up being nominated, right? Wait, where am I going? Okay, here. Oh, I think Big Brother gathered them, didn't they? Okay. So they're probably being told that the feeds are starting now. How's Terrence doing? I mean, don't know yet. Don't think there'll be any U-turns on Amazing Race Canada. And it depends on like, did they like the one way? I thought the one way was really shit. So I hope that they don't do the one way again. But yeah, like obviously they didn't have U-turns last season, so we'll see. But I definitely do like the U-turn a lot more.
Ashley was looking pretty hot today, right? She's like a sleeper hit kind of gal, you know? And I just want to rip that Parker right off
Yeah,
of her and make some snow.
I think it's gonna be tough to get like any true dynamics from what's currently going on, where they're just like all in the living room talking. So we're probably going to wait a bit. They're naming have-nots? Okay. Anyway, like, we're probably going to wait a little bit to see any alliances and whatnot. I mean, like, how many...
Absolutely.
When are you gonna take
How much? Like 4.5 hours, right? Since the episode started airing. So I guess it's been 3 hours since the episode finished airing. So, I mean, yeah, it hasn't been that much time.
Listen, dude,
We'll see if there's, like, any, like... I'm sure there's, like, been talks already, right? Like, minor things of, like, oh, I got your back and that sort of thing. But, yeah, it'll be interesting to see. Oh, by the way, I did also find it funny that, like, they gave Pooch this, like, massive golden chair. I'm just scrolling through Twitter and I saw that image, and yeah, that was pretty funny.
Maybe you're right. You're a hunter,
So
bro.
Dana gets
No
named
mercy,
Have-Nots.
no
That's
mercy. I mean,
something. Yeah, very Dana and Lembo-esque. I mean, is Pooch just a young Dan Lembo? I don't think that's out of the realm of possibility.
breaking into my parents' lodge, bud.
I didn't say I had a plan.
Joseph, Michael, Monty, and Kyle are the have-nots.
Or else you got 4 lovely ladies.
So that is something. Joseph, Michael, Monty, Kyle.
Not a good way to get laid.
Oh shoot, nobody likes cold buns.
It's kind of random, isn't it? I mean, it's 4 of the big guys, isn't it? I mean, I guess, like, Michael's tall, so at least there's that. But yeah, it's 3 like super buff guys, and then Michael, who's also kind of tall. Looks like they all volunteered.
GPS. I'm finally like outside where I
So,
might actually
I don't know. Actually, this is kind of dumb. Like, why would you volunteer for... Like, I mean, in week 1, like, I don't remember. Like, do you actually only do it a week, or do you do it until the end of the round? I assume it's only a week still, right?
You don't. The answer
Because if you're doing it for the entirety of the round, that's kind of shit. Because, like, the first round's longer than normal rounds. But still. You think Michael's spying on the other guys? I do. I wouldn't put it past him that he's trying to, like, keep an eye on them or whatever. Terrence seeing an orange? Well, that's super important information. Yeah, again, like, I don't expect any strategy talk right now where, like, everyone was just gathered. Like, I think we're probably going to wait a little bit. Like, obviously, everyone's still getting to know each other. It's only been 3 hours. Yeah. I see Joseph is eating watermelon. So that's something. Again, all the things you need to know. This riveting information here. Anyway. Oh, is that thing? Like, Pooch is wearing a backstage... Or what was it called? Yeah, backstage boss. Is he, like, forced to wear that shirt? That'll be hilarious if he's actually, like, forced to wear that shirt.
Well, we got ourselves a thinker. Nice one.
Oh, they all have special shirts? Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. But again, like, I wonder, like, how much are they, like, actually gonna be forced to wear? Like, is it like an actual costume or whatever from, like, a Big Brother standpoint? I will say, like, when they announced the backstage thing, I was kind of worried they were gonna make them have to, like, not live in the actual house. I was worried they were gonna, like, send them off to, like, a separate room where they had to stay for a week. Like, that would have been really, really shit. If that was the case. Too much talking at one place, yeah.
Should have paid more attention in climbing class.
You mean Jim?
Yeah, you know, with the climbing up the rope.
Yeah, again, like, I assume it's a lot of just small talk still. I don't remember how feeds worked last year, though.
Here, use this.
Like, I don't remember how quickly we got into the Frenchie stuff last year.
Whoa, Chris, I just got an awesome idea.
Because I feel like it wasn't right away. Like, I feel like it was day 2.
So, I'm pretty
that like he
sure
really
I've
started
got
to
some
do his thing, or like
deodorant
really
for
either that or
gas.
really
Now,
late into the night.
lighter. I don't follow. How's
But yeah, like I feel like
Spray
we're
on
probably
it,
gonna wait a
man.
bit. I did watch the
Yeah,
premiere of Amazing
now I
Can 8.
gotcha.
It was
Just like
fine,
little army dudes.
ish.
Yep. Once
Eh.
we melted, just point the spray can
Like,
in the lighter.
very meh episode of me.
Bye frozen lock.
Bingo.
It's like mostly unremarkable in my eyes.
Gonna go
Just
sort
standard
something out.
Mates and Rates fare.
Around in the dark.
Nope, but I'll do it.
I mean, like I like Cedric and Ty on the season, but like they're probably going home soon. Yeah, it's just gonna be next Mickey with the watermelon, maybe. I was kind of thinking Pooch was gonna be the next Mickey for a bit. At least like maybe not like problematic wise, but at least in terms of like game position wise, to where like Mickey was also like the camp director or whatever that first week and had to pick the people that were going into that were getting like banished or whatever. So I was like, yeah, that's a similar position to what Pooch is doing. By the way, still, also, I love how like I've just completely ignored the fact that I'm actually calling adult man Pooch. Wait, was that by choice that he's going by Pooch? I do want to I do wonder. Like, did he actually want to go by Pooch, or was like production like, hey, yeah, you should probably go by Pooch?
Oh, that's cool.
Jasmine looks completely different on the feeds. Paloma looks so much like Alyssa. Not surprised at the Paloma thing. Jasmine though, let's bring the feeds back up real quick. I haven't seen Jasmine yet. Oh, this is not loading. Oh, perfect. Anyway, I'll check it later.
The hell was that?
But yeah, again, like I'm like kind of getting a bit more excited for the season at this point. Again, like when we got the cast, it was like kind of middling, but I think there's some potential with certain players here. From a side view, she looks exactly like Alyssa. Yeah. Also, I will say I did find it kind of surprising that they showed a slow-mo shot of Paloma running along the beach in her bikini on the show. Like, I'm surprised that made the cut. But yeah, I feel like Paloma and Alyssa kind of fit the same mold for this season. Like, I don't know why they're both there. And like for me, like Paloma's like a more interesting version of Alyssa. So I don't get why they cast the both of them. Also, I do find it funny that Alyssa knows Alyssa. That Alyssa BB24 knows Alyssa BB23. And they're both from the same town or whatever. Like, that's really weird. Oh, he's work well. Power went out. Oh, that's shit. Yeah. Obviously, we had a lot to talk about. Also playing Until Dawn, and I love how I don't even remember what I'm doing right now. What am I doing? Go to the bathroom. Indy seems kind of lonely, not much interaction between her and the others. I wonder if it's like a language barrier thing. I think she's been in the US for like 10 years now. But that was something I did like kind of like could have been an issue there with Indy, is the fact that she does have like a kind of thick accent. To where like maybe she feels like a bit out of place. I think Tyshawn and Cedric have a possibility of being U-turned one way because of Ty winning BB Can 9. I don't think so. unless it's a position where like they're at the bottom, they know, like it's like a position where like it's self-preservation, they know that they're on the bottom. I mean, the thing is, like, Cedric and Ty suck. Like, that's really the, like, cut and dry. They're terrible. Like, what, like, did they do anything right this entire leg? Oh, okay, that actually did scare me. I'll be honest, I kind of forgot that was gonna happen. But yeah, like, they suck. I don't think they're a threat to anybody. And also, like, the BB-Can 9 thing, like, it's barely even mentioned. It was like literally like a one like throwaway line thing. I don't think it's gonna play a factor at all. I'm too far. It might not play a factor at all because they might be like booted next. It wouldn't be that big of a surprise.
Thank you. I'll be here all week.
Find out Alyssa and Paloma look like it could be related. Yeah.
Freaked me out.
What was it? Are you
I would challenge
Bear or tiger or something.
what I do on Amazing Race Canada. And what was the? I don't even remember what the detour was at this point. Like the only challenge I actually remember at this point was the like word scramble for like old Montreal, and they had the Thor's. They had Mjolnir, that Mjolnir puzzle. But then that was like the very last thing they did. I don't even remember like the in between at this point.
Even with all the police.
Oh yeah, okay. You got the burlesque thing, right? Burlesque and I mean, like, I guess I would do singing, and they're both bad, though, for me. I wouldn't do well at either of them.
Make yourself at home, bro.
Will do.
Yeah, I can't dance, and I'm terrible at memorization in terms of, like, songs and that sort of thing, so it's like, eh.
Right? Whoa. Easy there, cowboy.
Who's hotter, BB-24 or Alyssa or BB-23? I mean, they're both hot. Is also story review this Saturday? I don't know. I will say, like, so I did say in my cast assessment today that BB3, my BB3 retrospective is next.
Why would I want anything to do with Emily?
But I kind of forgot about All Stars 3 to where I could get it out on Saturday if I wanted to. And, like, I don't know, I might. I'm trying to think through the pros and cons of it. Yeah, I think I will. Let's see though. If I release that on, so essentially I would be switching BB3 and All Stars 3, which that kind of works out better actually. Then you got Survivor 43 and 44 Cast Reaction and BBAU. And the thing is though, it's like, I don't know, at that point I feel kind of weird about not treating BBAU the same way. But also it's like, who gives a shit about BBAU? But it's also like, at the end of the day, it's like All Stars 3, like, it's not going to perform that well. But then, like, neither is the BB3 retrospective. So. But BB24 review, or BB24 cast assessment did pretty well, considering the short amount of time. The problem is that's probably going to die at this point, and it's still only at 3,500 views. But like, it was a pretty good start. I believe it's like 1,000 views ahead of my BB23 cast assessment. Let's actually look this up real quick. So yeah. I mean, like, the gap's actually no, it's still around 1,000 ahead. But yeah, I expect it to go down now that the season started. But again, that's the ramifications of having the cast come out so late. Yeah, I don't know. All Stars 3, like, should I release it Saturday? Again, it's either that or BB3. I think it would make sense, and like it's also like very doable.
Hey, get off me! Hey! What the hell is wrong with you two? We didn't come back here just to tear each other's heads off. I mean, we came Back here to have a good
Oh.
time, right?
In retrospect, I should not have said that in the video, in the V24 video. I feel like that's the thing that's like kind of throwing me off, is that if it wasn't for that, I probably would like for sure switch it. But I did already say in my BB24 cast assessment that, yeah, BB3 is next. So it just feels kind of weird to not do that at this point. But I don't know. Paloma's talking a lot to Michael.
So,
I can see that being
should we get this fire going?
a relationship there.
Huh?
A friendship.
My
or whatever.
bag, the little bag with the pink pattern, the one I got on Rodeo. Matt, are you listening? Oh my God, don't you remember?
I'm not doing Ulcers 3 on I mean, like, the thing is, next week's going to have an extra video anyway, because I have my Judgment video that I'm releasing as an extra video.
She was asking about my letter jacket.
Right, because she gave a shit about your designer letter jacket.
Why do you hate my jacket?
Matt, I
So,
need my bag.
Oh my God, Em, maybe you just forgot it.
Do you seriously think I'd forget my bag?
Well,
I'm trying to think through the rest of the schedule. I don't know, it's kind of weird. Like, this month's kind of weird, where, like, the back half of the month is, like, much stronger than the first half. Where really the first half is, like, by the way, also, the channel's been, like, not running the greatest recently, mainly because, like, videos that I've been,
okay.
like, either having to make or, like, been releasing is, like, yeah, not the most successful videos in the world. But it's, like, the back half of this month is, like, filled with those videos. Well, again, I'm going to do the Survivor 43-44 cast reaction, top 10 worst players to make the merge, cast ranking, like, those should all perform pretty well.
How far is this?
But, like, those are all in the back half of the month.
This cabin is the coziest, most romantic love den you will ever lay your eyes upon.
If we ever make it.
I have a feeling luck's on our side.
Play your cards right and maybe you will get lucky.
Hey,
Yeah,
morning,
I think, the more I think about it, I think I will do Ulcers 3 on Saturday.
See ya.
Gross.
Hey, I'm sorry to kick you out.
And do BB3 on
Oh, I'm sure you'll find a way to
Wednesday. As even then, that actually gives BB3 retrospective a bit more time to breathe, especially considering it's a longer video. Like, obviously, I don't know, I haven't, I have finished the script for Ulcers 3. I have not recorded or edited the rest of it. Before the finale, the videos are already at almost 41 minutes. So, like, I'm assuming the final video is probably going to be somewhere in, like, the 50, maybe, like, 51, 52 minute range. Which, it's, like, a little bit longer than All Stars 2. But, yeah, I mean, like, BB3 retrospective is what, like, an hour and 37 minutes? So, I kind of feel better about releasing that with a bit more time to read, because I do have that Monday video as well. I mean, to be fair, most people don't even know I even said that in BB24 cast. So, actually, can I even look at... I don't think they give you those stats yet, do they? But by the end of my videos, like, only, like, what, 10% of people are still there? Yeah, I don't have those stats yet, I don't think. Yeah, I don't have it yet. But anyway, like, very few people are still there by, like, the time I finish... Like, by the time I essentially, like, talk through the like, future plans and that sort of thing. But... I don't know. I think I'll probably switch it. Oh yeah, the Challenge Australia. I don't know, probably not. I don't know. It depends on what, like, how Australian Survivor centric it is. By the way, we did get some rumors recently on the cast, which were not rumors that, like, I don't know who the fuck any of these people are. Like, it was like some Bachelor person, a Married at First Sight person, and it's people that I don't know. So, I don't know. Also seems to imply that it has not filmed yet. It also seems to imply that it's going to be filming around the same time as Australian Survivor is filming.
I got a few things in mind.
Who in a Hall Brawl, Oz or Cinco? I wonder. Daniel and Terrence are having a great conversation. Well, that'd be cool. I think that could be. I mean, they are like the two oldest guys, right? And there's still like a 12-year difference between the two, but still, like I could see that being like a
Guess this thing needs juice.
like Daniel trying to use him as like a secret alliance or something.
Generator?
Yeah, because I would ever give the power to ban someone to Bryce.
Getting that freaking generator to work.
Okay, I'll just yell at it like you're yelling at me. Let's see if that works. All right. Let's see.
Yeah, as I said last stream, I'm probably gonna end up streaming tomorrow. But it'll more. What am I doing here? Okay. But it'll more likely be a speedrun stream. I mean, it will be. Like, if I stream tomorrow, it will be a speedrun stream because that's the point of streaming tomorrow. Because I do want to do. I kind of want to do another time for The Last of Us 2. I'm kind of like at the point where like, if I don't get a PB in like my next probably 2 set of attempts, I'm probably just gonna leave it as is for now. Even though there's like so much time to save, I'm also like at the point where like I don't know how many times I want to play The Last of Us over and over again right now, especially when like the remake's about to come out, where I'm going to be playing the game again at that point, and like more likely making a video on it. And I'm also going to eventually I'm also going to have to replay Last of Us again like a few months from now to do the formal retrospective for that too. So it's like, I don't know, kind of feel like I should be nearing the end of the Last of Us speedruns, but I definitely want to better that time.
Pretty good, right?
I would say I also want to do. I think Left Behind. I want to do more Left Behind runs essentially, where I was kind of thinking like, so Until Dawn here, it doesn't really matter if we get like too far in this episode or like we end up ending it with like only like an hour or two in the stream, because I think at that point I'll just like transition to Last of Us Left Behind runs and do that for the rest of the stream of whatever day that we that ends up happening. So because I kind of realize like Left Behind runs are kind of like perfect for these streams where like I just like don't know exactly what to do the rest of the time, because they're like so short that it's not like doing a full run of Last of Us or AC Origin or anything like that. That's like 3.5 to 4 hours or whatever. Technically less than that, but still, you get the point. Yeah, like Left Behind's like what, 30-minute run. Yeah, like this game, like if I were to guess, if I go for the normal amount of time today at least, we'll probably finish it a couple hours into the next stream, the next real stream. That is if I go the normal time. I think we're at 1 o'clock right now, so 2 hours, 3.5 hours. Actually, maybe this will fill out the next stream. I think it's like what? It's like around 7 hours, right? 6.5 to 7 hours, I think is this game. So. Maybe it will fill out next stream. But again, if we get to a point where like a stream, like we finish whatever game we're playing early, then yeah, we'll maybe transition to Left Behind.
Oh, no way am I going back to the lodge, aka Wax Museum.
Indy and Brittany are talking with each other. Indy and Brittany, okay. That's not really a duo that I would have expected to come together. But yeah, obviously these are like very preliminary talks.
How do you think I felt?
You mean Tasha came close to winning Cambodia? Yeah, not really. Does Tasha win any scenario? I don't think Tasha wins like literally any scenario in Cambodia.
I can hardly see anything down here.
Alyssa reminds you of Stephanie from BB Can 10. Yeah, actually, I can kind of see that. I mean, like, aesthetics is obviously, like, kind of similar, but then also you have, the fact they're both, like, supposed super fans.
Hey, handsome.
Yeah, and I think they fit the similar archetypes, yeah. Wait, oh, I'm an idiot. I didn't see the X button.
grunting together.
Yeah, I did find it weird. So Amazing Race Canada, it's been 3 years, right, since the last season, something like that. That does feel kind of weird. That's been on a break for that long. Which, I mean, I guess to be fair, in like international reality shows, that's not that surprising. Like where like you have, like Survivor SA, that would take like big breaks in between seasons, and actually, I don't know. Is there another country that's I guess I guess Australian Survivor too, but like that's whatever. So it feels kind of weird though. Yeah, it's been 3 years since. Last is the Amazing Race Canada.
Oh my gosh, are you okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, will this Kyle be here? I mean, like, too fair, he did alright. I don't know. It's fucking Pooch. I really got mixed up like so quickly. But yeah, I was thinking that Kyle was the one that gave her the backstage. What was it even called? Was it Backstage Pass?
Not the good kind of
I don't remember anymore.
For you a little comfort and reassurance.
But anyway, still really weak. Like I really don't know how this week's gonna play out. Where like it kind of actually screws over. Like even though like it's being propped up of like the people that Pooch picked, like those are people that are getting screwed over, and it's like they kind of are to a degree, but like they're also kind of not. Where because like actually it kind of works both ways. It's like they are being screwed over in the sense that they are essentially out of the game, but then like Pooch also has this issue where like they're going to be technically out of the game for this round, which essentially means that they're not as integral to game talks, which makes people less incentivized to talk to them, which is like an issue for them. But in terms of like safety for the week, it's like I think it's very unlikely that if one of these like people that are in the backstage or other end up being one that like end up being like the third nom, which is what I'm assuming is what's going to happen here. I think it's very unlikely they're going to go home because, like, more than likely the rest of the houses are already going to have these like set plans on who to evict out of the core 12. So I mean, I guess really it's probably is like a net negative for like long term. But in terms of like for this round, it is like almost guaranteed safety. Unless something weird happens even beyond just the fact that they're like a potential third nom. Or so many Kyles on BB lately? I mean, ask BB Can. I mean, BBUS, this is the first ever Kyle. So I don't know. Ask why they cast BB Can 8 Kyle. To be fair, Kyle BB Can 9 was an alternate, so. It's kind of an accident. I did hear, like, I did see people posting, like, rest in peace Technoblade, but I had no clue who he was.
When Josh said cabin, I felt like Abe Lincoln.
Wait till you see the Lincoln bedroom.
Oh, are you planning
But yeah, like, really, any YouTuber that has more... I don't even know if... who's the most, like, who's the biggest YouTuber that I'm even subscribed to? Because, like, I don't watch, like, big YouTubers.
Whoa.
Alright.
Like, maybe, like, 100,000 subscribers, like, somewhere around that range, but, like, I don't think I watch any YouTuber that has, like, more than, like, 200 subscribers. Or 200,000, I'm a fucking idiot. 200,000 subscribers. I guess Totally Not Mark has a lot, right? How much does he have? 741,000. So I guess he's up there. Like I kind of watch the completionists here and there, but not really anymore. And he has like over 1 million. But like, yeah, like for the most part, like most channels that I watch, are not really like the big names. Like they're relatively big, but not like the biggest names on YouTube. I mean, like, I haven't watched forever. But even then, like, he has, like, what, 130? Which, like, really, he's like, even then, like, it's kind of on the lower end in the grand scheme of YouTube. Tonight's meatball night. That's a thing? No, I'm not a big meatball person. Yeah, you're eating meatballs at 1 a.m.? That's also a big question mark. Yeah, I guess technically if you're from... where are you from again? You're, like, from, like, what, the Midwest sort of area, right? By the way, it's still definitely, like, late. 7 p.m.? Oh, you're talking about, like, today as in, like... Okay. Well, that's a thing. Anyway.
Eggnog again, babe?
No, I'm not a big meatball person. RGP actually is not, like, that big sub-wise. It's, like, 70,000, I think. Or, actually, no, it's bigger than I thought. 91,000. By the way, still not... like, Peridium has more subscribers than RGP does. I believe they are still probably the second biggest Survivor like competition reality show based channel. I'm really, there aren't that many that are like that big realistically. Because again, like I've said this already, like Peridium's like the biggest, and like even then, like in the grand scheme of YouTube, like he's not that big. Like he's obviously like big enough to where like he can make that his living and whatnot, and like do it like pretty comfortably. But it's not really like, again, like to the level of like the old time like most popular YouTubers. Like Iodot has 52,000. Once Upon Island's almost at 40. And really outside of that, like, everyone else is, like, kind of, like... I mean, I guess you got Russell Hantz at 40. Eager Turtle... Do I... Like, is Eager Turtle, like... Like, does that count? But anyway, at 35,000. Then, like, Survivor Geek. Do you consider Survivor Geek? Considering all they do is just, like, post episodes. But yeah, like in terms of like channels that like actually make like actual content about the show, and there's not that many that are that big. I don't think I've watched a single Idlebout video. I could be wrong and like have maybe watched like one along the way, but I can't think of one of a video of theirs that I've actually watched on the top of my head. I think I've scrolled through a video on stream or something to see like some sort of ranking or whatever that they did, but yeah, I'm not I don't think I've like actually watched the video of theirs. I forgot how much you hate Night One pre-talk. Yeah, again, like I feel like that's a lot of what this night's gonna be. It's just like these people getting to know each other, and it's gonna be a lot of just kind of boring conversations.
Mm-hmm. Stay close by, okay?
What's that?
This posting says there's some brown bears up here sometime.
You're from Jersey, are you? Okay. I thought you were like from like, I don't know, like Wisconsin or something. Like I assumed it was like some sort of like random state in that like sort of area.
Let's not hug a bear.
Oh no, actually now I think about it, yeah, we did talk about this a while back. But it's like it's been forever. It's where I did forget about that. But yeah, I forgot we did talk about this like way, way back. Yeah. When I watch feeds, I mean, I typically do the quad cam. And like, if I see something interesting else, I'll just go to the one that has like whatever I'm interested in. Is that where I'm going? What is that? Yeah, it's a gate, right? There we go. That only took 5 minutes to figure out. Actually, I just realized, yeah, if I really wanted to, like, I'm pretty sure I could probably find out a lot about Bryce at this point. Considering now I know where, at least what state he's from. Actually, I know where he works. I forgot about that too. I know his his first and last name. So, I knew that was gonna happen.
Watch out, bird brain.
What's your next video on your channel? So what season ranking are you talking about? Survivor? No, either one. Either one would be good. Season ranking or Gabon. I think the season ranking would probably do better. I think Gabon, like, I don't know. I think there's maybe an audience for, but like I feel like you probably need to gain more of an audience to get an audience for that video. I think the season ranking is probably the one that would do better. But yeah, like obviously the Gabon one would be a bit more like unique and whatnot. But
damn it, Josh! Could you have at least cleared out the path before sending us up here?
Really?
What?
I didn't figure you for the glass half empty type.
You got a better idea?
Oh, stuff Shroud the Tomb Raider. It's kind of lackluster. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, like what they add? They just add like vegetation, right? Wasn't that like one of the main things? It's been a while. Like, I mean, I do plan on playing the Tomb Raider games not too long from now. Like, next year's the 10 year of Tomb Raider 2013. I was planning on playing all three when playing those. So we'll probably play Tomb Raider in what? Probably a few months. So it'll be interesting to replay Shadow the Tomb Raider. But yeah, like, it's a game that I did like the first time I played it, but I remember like replaying it and realized like this is like kind of mediocre. And like you can tell that it's developed by like a different team, where 1 and 2 were developed by Crystal Dynamics, and then the third one was developed by like Eidos Montreal or whatever, which like wasn't as experienced of a team, and yeah, you could kind of tell.
All right, Josh, let's see if you know how to hook up the hot water in your big fancy lodge.
Does Bryce know much about me? I know it's my first name. I'm pretty sure I've said my middle name on stream, but I'm not going to say it again. Yeah, I've never said last name, though. But even like even if people knew my middle name, it's like I don't think they would know how to necessarily spell it. I don't think I've ever said what state I'm from. I've kind of said my job. I've never like explicitly said where. I really never truly went like too in detail. So yeah, I feel like if you really wanted to, you could probably find out like through other means. Like based on like what is available out there, I feel like I would have been able to find out a lot more about myself, but I'm not going to tell other people how to.
Those things are a joke, man. You do shit.
No way, bro. I mean, we used to do it all the time. Me and... Well...
Josh, no hot water's kind of...
Trinity just feels like they're there for all the games. They don't feel like a threat. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, are they even there in the first game? I don't even remember anymore. Like, what was Trinity's involvement in the first game? Are they even there? I don't think so, right? Because you're just on the island, and yeah, so like they're not even there. And then,
Okay. Guess so.
I mean, to be honest, I kind of forgot the plot of like the second. Like, yeah, actually, I don't even remember the Tomb Raider plot that well anymore. But yeah, I do remember. Yeah, they're kind of just like generic villain group. Yeah, I mean, obviously I'm from the East Coast. Based on, like, everything I talk about is based on Eastern time. Hey, I've said that I've moved to Atlanta at one point, so I mean that's a
Notice how I
thing.
gave Chris and Ash permission together? I was thinking they could use some alone time.
But yeah, we'll mock him.
And I
Why
just
not?
wish Chris would go for it. He's so paralyzed, thinking she's gonna shoot him.
Joseph does not look as socially capable as I thought he'd be. I never got the sense he was socially capable. Like, I really got nothing from him in his interview. But I live in Alaska. Yeah, I that'd be funny if I lived in Alaska. Don't they pay you to live in Alaska? Like, to be honest, like I wouldn't be that opposed to living in Alaska. It's a lot of snow though, isn't it? But you know, it's not like I want to go outside that much anyway. No, I'm not from New York. You know what Bryce's dad looks like? Well, that's kind of random.
I just wanted to say.
You found out your high school teacher's address with a friend?
It means a lot to me that everyone came back this year. And,
Okay. Oh, he's boring. I thought Joseph would be very Casey-like. I mean, like, to be fair, yeah, there definitely was that potential. But, I don't know, I didn't really get the sense that he, like, really knew what he was doing at all coming into the season. Actually, I still don't know.
I want us to have a good
Yeah, like, is he, like, how big of a fan is he? I actually don't even know. Like, I haven't seen any of his responses to him being a fan. Dang it, it must have been there, right? Because I'm pretty sure that was one of Shantarp's questions. Is how many seasons have you watched? So I must have just, like, forgotten. But I don't think he was that big of a fan. Terrence won BB24? I'm sure he did. Yeah, you got a leak. What, you got a leak from the future? Is that what it is? Just imagine, like, someone, like, actually said they leaked a Big Brother season. Like, people actually believed it. I guess Big Brother US. Or can. Also, 100%. Reggie is definitely winning BBAU at this point. I cannot imagine a world where Reggie is not winning BBAU. Where am I going here? No. No. That's not it. Is Tim still on BBAU? Spoiler alert, he got voted out. Which was not surprising. I thought actually he was going to go out the first episode of the week. He actually I was surprised he survived that. But yeah, he finally went out this last episode. Turner's looking at himself on a memory wall of awe. Well, I mean, as he should, I guess. He thought Steel Oats was slop. Yeah, I don't get the sense he's that big of a fan. Yeah, I really like. I mean, like, obviously he's an alternate, so I guess it makes sense for an alternate. But like, I don't know what he's really doing there. Like, I don't know why they decided to pick him of all people.
Definitely creepy down here.
Yep.
Who's the most goofy on BB24? Yeah, it's probably Kyle. At least from what we've seen and bios and everything, it's actually definitely Kyle. What's going on with feeds right now anyway? Is it just still more... it still looks like a decently big group of people. Oh, look at that. We got a baseball bat. I feel like Indy's going to be first boot. That would not surprise me. Again, I was thinking like Brittany was going to be first boot. But considering Brittany is like kind of safe. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be that surprised if Indy ends up being the boot here. I'm trying to see the list. So yeah, we got. So Daniel is HOH.
Here, can you hold this?
I just don't know much of the relationships right now, but yeah, I could see Turner being a boot.
Just shine it here.
I wouldn't be that surprised at that. Yeah, maybe Indy, maybe Jasmine. I forgot who did Daniel come in with? It was what? It was him, Michael, and Taylor. Because I realized that my top three, winner picks were in one move-in group. And who was the other person? It was what? Alyssa was the other person with them. So I guess that doesn't really matter. Fuck up. Okay, I guess I actually need to stay still. What if Marvin forgot he applied for Big Brother and randomly got the call after his AGT audition?
Just pay attention.
Oh, god damn it. Okay, well, this is kind of dumb. I really hate these sections in games where you have, like, in the Supermassive games where you have to keep the controller still and everything. Yeah, I do wonder, like was, again, like, I think the most likely reason why Marvin was taken off for me at this point is, like, NBC was not happy. I suspect that's probably what happened. Because, like, based on what Sharon Tharp said, I believe it was Sharon Tharp, right? That said it? That she said that they knew, that CBS knew about America's Got Talent. But that doesn't necessarily mean that NBC knew. To where, like, maybe NBC got upset, and that's why he got kicked off. You don't have to do that in the quarry, but at least they can fix something. They do that in, that's still a thing in Dark Pictures Anthology, right? They still do the,
Damn.
It's okay. I'm just try again.
Alright, let's actually pay attention to this, I guess. Wait, when do I have to hit it? Oh, okay, there.
That's more like it. Alright. 5, girl.
Ah, fuck. Alright, that's... Alright. How I feel about Marvin before I found out about AGT? I thought he was fine. Kind of gave me, like, Godfrey vibes in a way. Seemed to be, like, competent. But, like, not someone I was, like, overly impressed by. But, like, it could have been okay.
A lot of things. None of them nice.
Quit it.
I'm just
Jasmine seems very social.
Oh, you were really
Well, that's good
freaked out.
for her. I wonder how Amira is doing. I think that's the person that's the most interesting to me. Where, like, I think the things are there on paper for her to do well, but I didn't know if it was actually gonna, like, truly click.
Some aerobics.
They're separating, yeah. Yeah, I mean, what time is it there? It's what, like 10? Yeah, it's like 10:30, right? So, yeah, I assume by, like, around midnight or so is probably where we'll maybe get some alliance talk and everything.
Oh my god. You were totally freaked out too.
What? No.
As white as a sheet.
I just found out a person from my area in Saskatchewan is going to be on Survivor. Well, that's cool. Survivor 44, we're talking about?
Gotta belch out sometimes.
Wasn't there only, like, supposed to be one Canadian on 44?
Okay, so you think that too, right?
I did not pay attention, but I believe someone mentioned that, right?
What?
Yeah, let's look at the cast for 44, by the way. Might as well. So we got actually, I didn't even pay attention. There's a football player on this season?
Regular about it.
Brandon Cottam. It's a free agent, so that's not surprising. That he's on Survivor then. Yeah, so he's from Seattle. Yeah, where are these people from? New York, a couple New York, Atlanta, Pennsylvania, San Francisco. So Kane is the Canadian guy. Oh, one person from Puerto Rico. That's interesting. But yeah, like I have like almost no opinion on this cast. Like this is really just a random grouping of people. I have like nothing to say about 44's cast. Like at least 43, I have something to say because like we've seen the preview. Which I mean, I think at this point that's probably going to be like a big part of that video is talking about like things that we've seen based off of the preview that we saw for 43.
You care, Freddy face.
But like I have almost nothing to actually say about 44, and that's why I'm never gonna like do like an actual individual video about a singular newbie cast moving forward. It's just because like I have like nothing to say. It's like cool, these are people that exist that are gonna be on Survivor. That's something. How old is this cast? This it's kind of a standard cast. A couple people that are younger than me. But yeah, well, Claire's 25, Franny, I've never seen Franny in my entire life. 23. I did see that, yeah, like, so some of these people are new, right? Like, some of these people got added. Yeah, like, I don't think Yam Yam was on there before. Sarah Wade also seems new. But yeah, we still have 2 more people. To be honest, if the full cast had been revealed, I'd probably just say fuck it and record the video now. The 4344 video, but I'll probably just end up waiting a bit to see if we get those last 2 people. Okay, yeah, I forgot that was gonna happen. God damn it. Okay, it just ends up being like Chris, right?
No! Come on! Why are these doors locked?
To keep out strangers.
Yeah, I just saw the guy named Yam Yam. That's the guy from Puerto Rico, too.
What the hell?
So. Could be like a fun character.
What?
Yeah, it seems like a Nasir style of casting choice.
Why would you do that?
There's all this.
Yeah, now there's Sarah on Survivor. How many Sarahs have there been?
Was I not supposed to take advantage of the opportunity?
Are you serious?
Like, obviously, Lucina, you got Wilson, you got the new one. I guess you look up Sarah Survivor, all the results are Sarah Lucina.
I'm ready to admit that your dumb little prank may have a slight whiff of humor.
Joke master.
Well, I said nothing about jokes. I said your prank.
But you got what, like Sarah Jones? I know. I guess that's it for US. And Sarah Talik
What in
for
God's
AU.
name are you wearing?
Wow, I never mentioned this, did I? That my AU cast cast speculation video, I completely forgot Sarah existed. And like I initially recorded it without Sarah in there until like after the fact, and then realized I never mentioned her, so I was like, okay, let's just re-record it. That one section. Also, actually, that was something too. I forgot to talk about Haley too. That was a big one. Or like she was on my list. It's just I just completely for some reason skipped from George to Blood versus Water, and like just did not end up talking about Haley, so I had to re-record that too. Like last season's house design better. I can tell you, I don't remember last season's.
Do you share this fear?
Yeah, I don't remember last season's house design. Like what? It was like a casino theme, right? Wasn't it? At least the season was like casino themed. Was the house casino themed? I don't remember. I legitimately just do not remember. Maybe it's like I don't care. Like it's literally like the most irrelevant thing in my eyes. People were like upset that we didn't get a house tour or whatever. It's like I could not give a shit. Like it does not matter to me. Like I literally have like zero interest in what the house actually looks like.
Let us investigate your feelings toward other people in greater depth.
Sarah Lucina versus Sarah Rice in pole wrestle.
Would you respect
I'll probably give it Sarah Lucina. Like, I assume Sarah Lucina's gonna be like really, really good at that style of
loyalty or honesty?
Of eliminations. We value. Isn't that the same thing? I mean, I guess it's not necessarily the same thing, is it? We'll do loyalty.
So you would tell a lie in order to be loyal to a friend, okay? And what about loyalty versus charity?
No, fuck charity.
So you would sooner look after your friends before caring for those in greater need? Huh? Once again, I'm afraid we're out of time. We'll talk again soon.
I was just checking out something real quick. Alright, should do a Brant Steele of Until Dawn versus The Quarry. I mean, maybe after I finish The Quarry.
Today is the 1-year anniversary.
How many Until Dawn characters are there? There's like, what, 8 main characters, right? And then you... I guess you could do like a... And do you add the 2 that died at the beginning?
Son of a bitch. Boom. Butterfly effect.
I always love that, like, in every fucking, like, previously on, they have the butterfly effect thing.
Did you hear that? What in God's name are you wearing?
Here's our one-way ticket to the spirit realm.
Watch out for that, Josh. He's a schemer.
That's how it's gonna be.
I could play Todrick Hall's song.
Jess?
Yeah, I think I'm good. I'll be honest, like, I've never heard a song of Todrick Hall's in my entire life.
Your mind of all preconceptions, drop all inhibitions, and generally give yourself over entirely to the will of others, sublimating your every desire to the whims of the spirit master, which is me.
It doesn't say that.
And all present will remove their garments at my sole discretion.
Chris, come on, this is serious.
Oh, I'm deadly serious.
Oh, shut up. Let's try this.
Am I Mr. Beast?
Okay, then.
No.
Let's see what
If I was Mr. Beast,
Ashley, since
I'll
you're
be a lot better off.
responsible-
Have I ever heard of Queen Cheryl? No. Who's Queen Cheryl? Was it a TikTok thing? 61-year-old with an eating disorder? Okay. That's something. Has an OnlyFans? That's also something? Okay. I think I'm good.
Okay. Is anyone there? Will you reveal yourself?
Versus she's better than Naza. Yeah, I don't tend to agree.
Wait a minute.
Did you do that?
I didn't do anything.
It's moving again.
H?
I'm not gonna bother actually looking up
Are you moving it?
beyond
I
who
swear
she
it's
is.
just moving.
Holy shit.
Help?
How are we supposed to help?
I don't know. What does it mean?
We need to know who it is if we're supposed to help them.
Probe.
How can we help?
I always
you?
found the word like probe just to
It's moving
sound
again.
really
What's
fucking
it
weird.
spelling?
War.
It's moving fast.
I was a comparison shot between
Oh my god. Warning?
I think we really need to find out who's
What,
trying to
Paloma?
communicate with us.
Actually, that does not look like Alyssa. Like, that looks like a weird photo of Alyssa. Like, it is. So you can see, like, Sarah Beth and, like, Big D and Xavier in the background. But it's like, that doesn't even look like Alyssa. Like, Alyssa BB23 Alyssa. But yeah, I mean, they do look pretty similar, though.
We can't help you if we don't know who you are. Can you tell us who you are?
Oh, Asa is better? Okay. It's a 61-year-old married to a 24-year-old?
Rose.
Oh.
Okay,
Yeah, that's
I-
weird.
T.
Again, I think I'm better off not knowing.
Sister?
Whose sister? Oh, come on. Is this for real?
Shut up. Ask it whose sister.
Josh, it's gotta be.
Yeah, okay, well, which sister is it then?
Ashley, ask who it is.
Yeah, because this definitely matters.
Who are we speaking to? Hannah? Is that you? Oh God.
This is messed up.
Josh? Are you...
Fine.
Do I want to click on this YouTube link?
Dude, it's cool.
I want to hear what it says.
I don't know where to start.
What? Like, why are you just randomly posting a fucking Euphoria scene?
Find out what happened.
Josh?
Yeah, like, I'm not gonna bother watching this.
Okay.
I do want to watch Euphoria at some point, but again, probably never gonna actually get to it, I would think.
Hannah,
The saddest scene in Euphoria? Well,
really hear this?
I definitely was, yeah.
We
I
all
don't care.
wanna apologize for what happened.
It was stupid and mean and...
Oh, are they
We're
like,
sorry.
We're
they
so
actually have like
sorry.
porn and everything with,
B? E?
yeah, that's, yeah, again, I'm good. I don't need to see
I don't
that.
like this.
It's still going.
Oh God. K I L L E D. No.
Kill.
We didn't.
Well, again, if Josh is actually the spoiler for Until Dawn, if Josh is actually like manipulating all this to like to actually be controlling the Ouija thing and everything, it's like, wouldn't you think they would know? Like, wouldn't you think they would be able to tell that he's like pushing them in a certain direction? But whatever.
Okay. Who killed you? Hannah, who was it?
Queen Cheryl is traumatizing.
I
Yeah, I mean,
B
The library.
again, like based on the images of just
O
her
There's
that I've seen, I feel like yeah, I don't need to see anything beyond that.
Chris.
This is bullshit. This isn't real.
Josh, I don't know what's going on.
Listen, I don't know if you think messing with me is somehow going to help me deal with my grief or whatever, but this is not cool.
Josh, no. You wanted to use the spirit board.
Hey, calm down. It's not actually...
I just love how like this is before Mr. Robot, right? But I forgot Mr. Robot was even a show. I never finished Mr. Robot.
Ah, man,
I really should at some point.
it's just giving
Like I
me-
watched the first 3 seasons, but I just never got around to watching
The pointer flew right
final.
off the table.
If you were faking it, you were doing one hell of a job.
I wasn't faking anything. I think we should do what it says. We should look.
Because at this
all
point, I
over.
barely remember most of the show.
Yes?
You're gonna vomit? Well, that seems pretty apt. Why did that look weird? Yeah, like I remember when it was on Amazon. Is it still on Amazon Prime? I actually don't know. But I remember when it was. Yeah, I watched like pretty much. Yeah, I watched up until season 3, but then like when the final season came out, I remember like I intended on getting around to watching it, but then I just never actually did.
Jess. Buddy.
And again, like I was at the point now where like I kind of forgot the show even existed until like I just mentioned it.
I totally promise I won't.
I feel like no
murder
one
you
talks
when
about
I-
Oh
Oh my no.
But this game is filled with like dumb jump scares like that, isn't there?
Wait, you have to see this. You have to
I'm not
What?
seeing
No,
it.
fight.
No. You recorded that?
You just finished Breaking Bad? Well, that's
I
cool.
was scared.
That was quick, wasn't it? How long have we been watching Breaking Bad for? Like, how many episodes are there? There's like,
If we
there's a
said
lot,
that to
right?
anybody, I'm
what?
gonna kill you.
I didn't
So
know
over
you had
100,
such a
right?
cute little
I think.
ladylike scream, Michael.
Oh no, there's not. There's only 62. I really thought there was more episodes of Breaking Bad than that. Either way. I just up to the subreddit. Yeah, I usually like unfollow subreddits that I don't pay attention to anymore.
But I do win. Every time.
Actually, I want to look at it. I don't even know what I actually follow anymore.
Oh, keep on crying, Romeo. See where it gets ya.
What do you look at the... Oh, there it is, right? Yeah, there we go. So I follow what? ANW, Assassin's Creed, Big Brother, DBZ, Edgic, Game Collecting, Gaming, Gaming Circle Jerk, Gaming Leaks and Rumors, right? That's the end of it. God of War, Horizon, Kingdom Hearts, Marvel Studios. Actually, Marvel Studios... I don't know why I follow Marvel anymore. Because, like, I have not cared about anything Marvel in a while at this point. Whether, movies... I'm actually kind of surprised I follow movies. MTV Challenge, Nier, Ninja Warrior, One Piece, Persona 5, Power Rangers, PS4. I don't know why I follow PS4 anymore. Because, like, what's getting posted on PS4 that's not getting posted on PS5? Because I also follow PS5. Yeah, PS4 deals, Red Dead Redemption, Retro Gaming, Schmodown, which I did hear has gotten canceled, which is sad, but also, like, I stopped watching the show a long time ago. But still. Where's the rest of the list? I lost the thing. There we go. Shitty Game Collecting, Speedrun, Star Wars. Star Wars is also another one. Like, why do I follow Star Wars at this point? Like, I could not give a shit about anything modern Star Wars related. Especially now that I hear, like, Obi-Wan's not that great anyway. Yeah, Super Sentai, Survivor AU, Survivor Circle Jerk, Survivor SA, Telltale, Amazing Race, Circle TV, The Genius, Last of Us, Walking Dead game. Why do I follow regular Walking Dead? And even, like, Walking Dead game doesn't really make much sense, considering I already follow Telltale. It's like, what's really being posted on Walking Dead game that I need to see? Yeah, Uncharted, Watch Dogs, Witcher, Yakuza, and Yu-Gi-Oh! That's what I follow on Reddit. Fantastic Ending, yeah. Breaking Bad is just great all around. Like, I mean, outside of, like, maybe, like, the Fly episode, that's really... And, like, even then, like, it's kind of funny, just, like... Just because, like, it doesn't fit Breaking Bad at all. Like, outside that, it's, like... I don't think there's, like, a real, like, low point in Breaking Bad. Do you follow keto even though you never started a diet? Yeah, that's funny. I find the Ben Alyssa pair to be the most random pair. No, I found the... What was it? Dominic and Justine pair to be really random. Especially considering we see nothing of them either. Like, we don't see any interaction between the two. So I felt like that was the more random one. But yeah, Ben and Alyssa was definitely up there as well. Crap, I was trying to see if I could see a list of the pairs, but I don't care enough to really look too deep for that. Which pair would have been the strongest if they stayed together? I mean, like, obviously Tyson and Angela. I think that's the clear answer there. But yeah, like, outside of them, I actually don't know. I don't think there were, like, what was another? I mean, I guess Desi and Cinco was a pretty good pair. But I'd say I feel like most of the pairs, like, had, like, a pretty strong one and then, like, kind of a, like, other person. Oh yeah, Sarah and Enzo, but again, like, Enzo's, like, kind of middling, but Sarah's obviously really strong. And, like, Enzo's not bad necessarily, so. section went on for so long. Actually, we haven't even gotten to the cabin yet, because that's the thing that we need to do, right?
Freak town.
Yeah, maybe this will take more than 2 streams, based on the way we're playing. Because, like, this is, like, we're really, going at a pretty slow pace at this point.
Someone there?
What's that? Oh, fuck off. Will I get just killed? Probably. I said this at the beginning of the stream. I'm gonna try to do a playthrough Everyone Survives. However, I can almost guarantee you, almost everyone's probably gonna die. We'll see, though. Actually, I was looking at the trophies. This kind of actually blew my mind. I didn't realize this. I have never done an actual playthrough where everyone survived. I've never done an actual playthrough where everyone died. I assume I did, but it turns out I never actually did. Because like I remember the Everyone Survived. I think I had like one person die, and that kind of annoyed me. The Everyone Survive or Everyone Dies one though, I thought I could have sworn I did. I don't know if I like must have messed something up along the way, but I don't know. Like, here's the pairs. So you got Alyssa and Ben. Yeah, I mean, that could be an okay one. But yeah, Angela and Tyson I think is clearly the strongest one. Ozza and Kylan, I mean, like, obviously Ozza kind of slows them down there. Cache and Derek, kind of a middling one. You got Kayla and David. I mean, Kayla's like fine, it seems like, but David's kind of doofusy. Desi and Cinco, again, I think is strong. Justine and Dominic, like, could be okay, but like, really just a random pair.
Creeps me out.
Kira and Keshel, they could be okay too. I mean, Keshel seems fine. Don't know much about Kira, but like, they could be fine. Again, Sarah and Enzo, I think would be like kind of strong. It's just a matter of like how much like endurance I feel like Enzo would have. Shan and Danny could be okay, but I feel like obviously Danny's really good. Shan's like kind of like maybe not. I feel like Shan would be a type. I think Shan's like kind of in the like Amber B sort of mold. Also, that like if they get to the final, like Shan would be pretty dangerous. Where like Shan's like a runner and like all that sort of stuff, right? But like, but I think like she's the type of person that's like gonna very much struggle at even getting to the final. Yeah, then like Shannon and James, no. Tasha and Xavier, like maybe, but like I mean, like Tasha is like getting a bit on the older side. So like I don't know if I don't know how well she's gonna hold up in the grand scheme of things, and then yeah, like Tiffany and Leo, like I don't know, maybe not. Leo seems better than I thought he would be though. Like Leo seems to be like pretty solid. Yeah, it was fun. Like I did find it funny just in general, like that Danny mentioned his wife like 2 or 3 times across this episode. He will comfort here.
Hey, bud. Hey, buddy.
God, the poor thing.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Mike, it's in so much pain.
It'll be over soon. Okay, buddy. It'll be over soon.
Yeah, I remember something like that happened. I was trying to remember, like, does it attack you, or is it like that?
Get over here!
It's a bear! It's gotta be a bear!
Oh, look!
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck off. Of course I messed it up right away. There we go. I got that. Yeah, 2 back-to-back mentioning her. Yeah, because what he mentioned that, like, yeah, his wife told him to watch out for Shan. But then he's also said his wife told him, So wait, what was the other one? I actually don't remember. But either way, yeah, it was like two different things of advice from his wife. Do I still plan on doing Tunnel Drama Island retrospective? Yeah.
Hold on.
It'll be next. It's about a year from now, but yeah.
100%.
I think I decided like it'll be the anniversary of like the American release
Was it a
date.
bear?
Yeah, gotta be.
So yeah, June
Things are crazy fast.
of next year.
See it.
Hey, things not gonna come barging in, I promise.
How can you be sure?
Because I'm pretty sure bears don't know how to open cabin doors.
I've seen them open car doors
What? Where?
on the internet.
Really? Okay, well, this is...
I really want to turn the feeds off and play Naraka, but turning off night one feeds feels wrong.
I guess you're
Yeah,
right.
kinda, but like also it's like at the end of the day,
Okay.
again, a lot of it's gonna be
Almost feeling
a lot of
relaxed.
nothing. I mean, that's why, like, personally, I've never been that person that, like, has to be watching the feeds all times. Like, I'm okay just, like, reading up or listening, like, reading up on, like, the highlights or listening to Taron and his updates and
We don't get fired.
whatnot.
Michael, I am a lady, and a lady needs a proper romantic setting.
Okay.
A lady would like to cuddle up with her man by a nice cozy fire bathed in atmospheric mood lighting.
Enjoying Switch so far. I've been playing Pokemon Snap 2. How is is Pokemon Snap 2, like, is there an actual, like, campaign
Yes.
in Pokemon Snap 2? I assume there's, like, at least some, because, like, in the N64 one there is, right? There's, like, some sort of, like, progression system. I don't remember how it really works. Like, I assume there's a similar... Okay, my stream crashed on my end. On my computer. There we go, I'm back. I do love how, like, for some reason, my laptop in my bedroom is, like, the internet's, like, really shit for some reason. It's not... Oh, I shouldn't say... It's not necessarily shit, it's just, like, it's kind of inconsistent. Which, actually, now I think about it, to be fair, that's pretty much...
Way cooler.
That's pretty much the stream until I got the extender. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is the same actress, right? It's Megan Martin, right?
Why do guns make men go completely bonkers?
Nothing?
Which also the same name as the American Ninja Warrior competitor. I believe like they spell their names different though. Oh, she's also on an episode of Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. So that's something. Oh, is she in Camp Rock? Is that what she's like actually popular from? I've never watched Camp Rock, even though it definitely was around when I was a kid. But yeah, she plays Naminé. That's really weird. I love how, yeah, like, you look at her video game credits, like, half of them are pretty much just Kingdom Hearts. And she did most of her Kingdom Hearts stuff before this game. So that's also kind of weird. Like, the only game she's been a part of after this game was Kingdom Hearts 3. Which, I guess to be fair, like, what else is there of Kingdom Hearts? I mean, especially that Naminé would even be, like, could have been involved in. There's actual characters in it? Well, that's something.
It's so cold in here right now, my tongue will get stuck to your flagpole.
All right. Logs are ready to go. Just need a match.
Yeah, I mean, like, I really like the original Pokemon Snap. Obviously, I haven't played it in forever. I believe I still own it, I think.
Nice.
I haven't bothered looking at my N64 games in forever. Yeah, if I really wanted to, I could technically play it, but, yeah, just haven't. But, yeah, would be interested in playing, the new one if I had a Switch. Oh, it's up. Okay.
Hey, what, are you okay?
What are you doing?
It's the lights.
I know it's the lights, dummy. You broke them.
It's probably faulty wiring or something.
You've got faulty wiring.
Us versus Lays. I'll be honest, I never tried Utz chips or whatever. I actually never even seen them until like kind of recently. I just don't know if they like, were they not like in my area until recently, or like have I just like never bothered to actually see them? I don't know. But yeah, like I haven't tried them.
Fuck, Mike.
What?
Oh, crap.
What?
Where is it?
What? What's wrong?
Gone.
Hayden Panettiere and Ariel Winter in the quarry.
What is gone?
My freaking phone, Sherlock.
Can't find it?
Crap, no.
Is Ariel? Wait, Ariel Winter plays Kyrie?
I can't lose my phone. My parents will kill me.
You can always get a new one.
That's like my 4th one this year.
Okay. Well, I'll have you look for it.
Oh, she plays young Kyrie. I didn't even know that, actually.
I don't think we want to go out there right now with the bear. Or whatever it is.
Yeah, I didn't know that was a thing. That fucking Ariel Winter plays young Kyrie. That's really random. Who plays adult Kyrie now? At least it's not Hayden Panettiere, right? It's like someone else. But it's like another person that's like a Disney star, right? Yeah, Allison Stoner, that's what it is. Yeah, what's Allison Stoner been doing like outside of that? Because I remember like Allison Stoner when I was a kid. Yeah, like in Cheaper by the Dozen, and then Zack and Cody. Yeah, like, I feel like I don't even know what she's like actually doing nowadays, outside of Kingdom Hearts. She was in like a Phineas and Ferb thing. She's in Young Justice. So she's just voice acting? Is that really what she's just doing nowadays? That's interesting. She's also in Camp Rock. Is that just a thing? Is that like to be in Kingdom Hearts, you have to be in Camp Rock? Okay, not that. We moved to Georgia. They were non-existent until the very last year. Yeah, like, I don't think, like, it's not like I looked for them or anything, but, like, I don't think they were in my area until, like, not too long ago. Same thing with, what was it? Dots? Pretzels? Which I've tried recently and really like. Like, that's another thing that, like, I've never seen them until, like, a couple months ago. But now I really like them. Okay, can you get around the fucking couch? Thank you. I forgot how much this game uses like the shit that no one uses on PS4 controllers, of like the touch screen and the motion controls. Then again, it was a PS5 or PS4 exclusive, so I guess it makes sense. But still.
I wish we had some boobs.
Pretty active on Instagram.
Well, if I'd have known that ahead of
Yeah,
time.
would kind of expect these
I'm not feeling it yet.
these quote unquote celebrities to be. Fuck off! I didn't pick the right one. Whatever.
No. I mean, I thought.
It's weird how Coke is essentially sponsoring. Is that a thing? Is Amazing Race Canada 8? Are they sponsored by Coke? I didn't pay attention. Well, didn't they like promote some energy drink? What was that energy drink they promoted?
Just give me a chance, and I will show you what you need.
Well, I am liking your.
Michael's bonding with the guys. Yeah, like again, I said this at the beginning of the stream. I kind of forgot to mention that I see Michael being like this Andy style figure, where like I feel like he's gonna try to bond with everyone and kind of like float between, and like leak secrets between groups and everything.
I really don't like it.
Okay, Shutter it is.
Oh, she's just like big into mental health and everything. Yeah, that's cool. How old is Alison Stoner?
Can you please
Let's look
close
this up.
shutters? Please?
I assume she's like probably like around 30, right? Oh, she's 28. Okay, she's actually not. I thought she would have been older. She has 1.2 million Instagram
Michael,
followers.
I want those shutters closed now.
Yeah, she posts a lot of. Yeah, she does post a lot.
Lurking out there.
Michael is an Andy. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm too fair. Like, did Andy really? Like, when Andy won, did anyone care? In terms of, did anyone like look out for like the Andy style of player? I don't think so, right? Like, I think if Michael wins, I think they'll probably be like more out to look for like the super fan style of a figure again. I don't know. Like, I mean, like, how much is he gonna come off as a super fan? That's something I do wonder. Like, is he gonna tell people he's a super fan? Then also, is he gonna be able to hide that he's a super fan? I do find it random though. Again, like, one of the reasons I was like kind of high on Daniel is like I was surprised that it turns out that he is this like massive fan. Like, I wasn't expecting him to be. Like, I was expecting him to be this like recruit that was like recruited because he's an Elvis impersonator and they like for some reason wanted someone like that. But like, it turns out he's like a massive fan of the show and like has listened to Taryn's Kevin interview, like Kevin Jacobs interview. So it's like he is like a really, really big fan. And like he talks about watching the feeds and all that shit. Yeah, I don't know why I opened that. What am I looking for at this point? Also, I hate that R1 is the thing to open the menu. I fucking like lost all my honesty. I find that kind of funny. Close the shutters. Okay. So yeah, I was just not paying attention. No one cares until there's multiple. I guess so. I mean, like, I feel like if people would care about like cops, like at least from a Big Brother standpoint, like because of Derek. You used to have a crush on her? Yeah. I mean, yeah. I've always liked Alison Stoner too.
Voila. Shutters are shuttered. Now, where are we?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I feel like that was more so from Sweet Life Zach and Cody, I think.
It's hard for me to like.
That's why I've seen her most from.
Look, I act all super confident. And
Tara reminds you of Omer because they both look
I gotta be honest. I'm
perfect game wise.
really
I mean,
kind of insecure.
No, I think I'm kind of like on different. Like, I mean, kind of, but like not exactly the same for me. Because like I think the thing about Taylor too is that I don't know how much of a like an actual fan Taylor is. Where again, like Taylor talks about like 23 being the season that got her into Big Brother. It's like that was literally a year ago. So it's like I feel like she's like one of these people that like did a whole bunch of research, like that, like watched 23. She decided to go on the show, and that's when she did all of her research. And obviously, like, she does talk about old seasons and everything. So, like, she talks about how she's watched everything now and everything. But, like, I don't think it's, like, to the Omer level where, like, Omer was, like, this massive super fan that had, like, been, like, what? He had been following RGP since, like, the very beginning, right? I mean, being a cop's wasn't that big of a target before, like, I think Tony. Like, before Tony and Sarah, like, I don't think anyone gave a shit about cops. And, like, that's what made it so funny on Kageon, that, like, Tony was, like, talking about, if they knew I was a cop, they would think I'm strategical. Like, and it's like, no one does. Like, no one gives a shit if you're a cop. Like, no one cares. Yeah, it's like, him winning has now, like, kind of, made people worried of cops. To where, like, that was, like, part of, like, Derek's rationale. And then, like, obviously by the time Sarah wins, Game Changers, then I think that's, like, where we're, like, all in on, yeah. In terms of, like, Survivor. And then, like, but, like, again, Big Brother, it's like, I feel like no matter what, they probably would be, skeptical after Derek. But, again, like, even at the time that Derek lies about being a cop, I don't know if they would have cared that much. Though, obviously, I do think he would have probably needed to change, a bit of his strategy. To a degree, though. Again, but, like, really... Is there that big of a difference between a cop and, like, a Parks and Rec person that he was, like, pretending to be? Yeah. Like, I don't think it would have really mattered. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's tough to play this game when you're not paying attention half the time.
It's your phone.
Oh, she literally got advice from Daniel Reyes as well?
How is it my
That's
phone?
interesting. I did not know that.
I don't know. It just
Yeah, why Parker? That's just random. Yeah. Advice. Like, of all the people, you're going to ask advice from Parker?
what?
Those goddamn assholes probably followed us out here to fuck with
Like,
us.
unless she knew Parker in real life, which I guess isn't, like, out of the realm possibility. But, like, that's just, like, such a random,
Hey!
yeah, like a random person
Yeah,
there.
Rix! That means you! I
You love rewatching Gus Fring's death? Well, that's kind
What are
of,
you trying to do?
like, psychotic, isn't it?
That bad?
Energy drink is a Coke product? Okay. Again, what was the energy? I don't remember it anymore.
Because Michael and I are gonna fuck. That's right, we are going to have sex, and it's gonna be hot. So enjoy it, because I know we're
That's
going
nominate
to.
for you. Like, just imagine Nominate said that. Like, if like, Nominate said, we're gonna have sex and it's gonna be hot. Yeah, she's gonna die, isn't she? Yeah, she's dead, right? Because I fucked up the thing. Oh, well.
Do you really think the girls were communicating with us?
I don't know. I don't know if I wish they were, if I wish they
No.
weren't.
I'll be honest, I'm starting to get a bit tired. And like, considering, like, I don't know, like, with this game here, we don't really need to go the full 4 hours, necessarily, considering,
Josh looked really freaked out at the seance.
the game's relatively short. So, like, even if we end now, I think we could probably still finish the game, next stream. I won't end now, like, I'll probably still go another, like, I don't know, 20-ish minutes or so. But, yeah, I think we'll end, like, a little bit early. Maybe because I'm also, like, I got, like, no sleep last night. Because I worked on the fucking BB 24 cast assessment until 4 a.m. And then today, it's like, what, woke up, had, what was it? You had BBAU and Challenge Ulcers 3. Both of the, like, I finished the Challenge Ulcers 3 script, got caught up on the BBAU script for the week. I watched Amazing Race Canada. What was the other thing? Oh, I finished my Life is Strange Before the Storm script. And yeah, and then BB24 and Challenge All Stars, or Challenge USA, and then stream. So that's pretty much my day. Yeah, I also finished the Forever Red script the other day, which was longer than I wanted it to be, if I'm being honest. It's going to be sad that my fucking retrospective of a single episode is going to be longer than the actual episode, but what are you going to do? Like the script's for like 5,300 words, I think, which is like probably going to be like a 25-30 minute video.
For 4, I guess.
Yeah, Life is Strange ends up being, what, 7,500, so I think that's like probably around a 40-ish minute video for Life is Strange Before Storm.
Whoa, panel opens, head explodes.
Which I wrote the Forever Red script. I haven't like recorded or edited or anything.
Washingtons to have secret
Yeah.
passages in their house.
I still even recorded my Walking Dead one, which is
Should we take a look?
ridiculously long.
No. You go.
Gee, thanks.
Like, how long's that script again? 22,720 words. Fuck me. I'm not looking forward to recording it. I'll probably record it on Friday, but I'm not looking forward to recording it. It's gonna be so long. Well, I forgot. Yeah, that Life is Strange is on the Switch, isn't it? The remastered collection thing. Or it's not there yet, right? Because they delayed it, right? They delayed the Switch version. HOH room's kind of hot. Well, that's
What did you
nice.
find?
I mean, like, Forever Red, like, that video shouldn't be as long as it is. And, like, to be fair, I did end up going more in detail than I thought I was, where I really thought I was going to kind of, like, because I spent a lot of time, like, in the preamble of, like, talking about, like, the production side of things and, like, all that stuff. But I thought when it came to, like, running through the episode, I would be able to do it a lot quicker, but it ended up being, like, pretty much me going scene by scene. And you kind of have to, which is, like, because, like, Forever Red is, I was like, just based on the way the episode's structured and everything, you kind of have to go scene by scene, because, like, every scene is, like, because, like, it's such a jam-packed episode that, like, every scene is pretty much important. Like, there's not really a scene in the entire episode that's, like, that doesn't need to be there. I think maybe there's, like, probably one scene where there's, like, literally a 10-second scene of, like, the generals talking to the cogs on the moon. But, like, even then, it's, like, there's a point to it being there. Like, again, you can cut it out and it wouldn't really matter. But, like, really, the rest of the episode is, like, pretty integral. Like, there's nothing that you can truly cut from it. So, essentially, if I wanted to do it, like, properly, at least, like, I pretty much had to go scene by scene. I probably went, like, I'm looking at this, like, the fact that I went as in-depth on, like, the fight sequence with the generals is kind of a bit overboard. Is, like, pretty much, like, what? Like, a few sentences each on each of the fights, which probably doesn't need to necessarily be there, but whatever. True Colors is on Switch? I didn't know that, actually. I mean, like, realistically, Life is Strange should be fine on Switch. Like, it's not like it's that intensive of a game. Actually, wasn't Life is Strange 1 on PS3? I forgot, was it? Because if it was, then, like, yeah, I mean, it definitely should be good to be on Switch. I forgot that if you just leave your character standing still for a while, they fucking zoom in on his face. Yeah, it was on PS3 and Xbox 360. That's so weird to me. Like, why was it released on those consoles in 2015? But yeah, I mean, like, writing the fucking Before the Storm script reminds me of just how shit fucking Before the Storm is. How much I hate it. But I don't know, it's kind of weird though, because, like, I feel like there are, like, a lot of points in the review where, like, I'm just essentially just saying that, oh, it's ridiculous. Like, this is just a ridiculous scene, or, like, this is melodramatic. Because, like, really, that's the only way I have to describe it. It's just, the entire fucking game is just ridiculous. Like, none of this makes sense. Like, none of this game actually, like, it either doesn't make sense at all, or it's there so that they can, like, try to make the story as dramatic as possible. Okay, I don't think this is it again, but whatever. Oh, maybe this is it. There we go.
Holy cow.
Oh, I haven't talked about that. I bought the first AI game the other day, where it was on sale. So I would like to play it at some point.
But look at this.
What? Chris, what is that?
I know the sequels
I think this might be what the
either
spirit
came out or is coming out this year.
The clue?
So
Yeah, it's a letter.
Let me see it.
yeah, maybe I'll play it before playing the
A
sequel.
threat.
We'll see.
Chris, this is serious. We need to find Josh right now.
Yeah, I don't remember my ranking too in depthly, my challenge season ranking, but I would say like All Stars 1 is probably in the same ballpark as the Rivals 3 and Battle of the Bloodlines of the world. I think it's kind of there. All Stars 3 is probably around that spot too. Like I don't think All Stars 3 is like that much higher. And I would say like All Stars 2 is probably like above Dirty 30, maybe a little bit higher than that. But they're all like very middling. Like they're all like kind of in the middle of the season ranking. But I would personally say All Stars 2 is the best to me of the three. I think 2, 3, 1 is probably my ranking. And even 1 and 3 is like kind of debatable. Like I think I enjoyed my... Like I think I enjoyed watching 1 more. But I think a lot of that came from the fact that it felt new at the time. To where like I think in reality 3 is probably still the better season. Is there anything you can name in life that's better than Kageyan? Probably. Ah, fuck. Yeah, I hear really good things about AI. That's why I end up buying it. Also, I ended up buying Danganronpa 3 because I thought I had it. It turned out I didn't have it. So I did buy that too. So I'll play it at some point. To be honest, I don't even know what we're going to be playing on here after Until Dawn right now. Because like the weird thing is that so later this year, obviously A Plague Tale and God of War Ragnarok are coming out. So before those come out, I want to play Plague Tale Innocence and God of War 2018. But outside of that, I don't really have like solid plans on what exactly to play next. And like even then, like I don't know if I want to play those right now. It seems kind of early. So it's like I really have like a list of probably like 10 things that I could play. But like I don't know what exactly I want to play. Where it's like I do want to do New Game Plus of Horizon Forbidden West. But also I kind of want to wait a little bit for that to where like I'm going to be doing a in-depth retrospective of Zero Dawn next year. Anyway, actually, I don't know, should I still do that? Because, like, is there a purpose anymore? I mean, there's a purpose. Like, I still want to do it, but, like, do I do it next year for sure? I guess I could technically delay that at this point. Because, again, I was going to do a Forbidden West 1 year later video. But I'm at the point now where, like, I don't think there's a point. Because, like, I don't have anything new to really say. It would just be more detailed than my spoiler review. But, like, it doesn't feel necessary for me to make it. So in, like, the Zero Dawn retrospective, I just wanted to do because, like, I wanted to do it more in depth than last time. But it's like, also, it's like, without there being the 1 year later video immediately afterwards, do I even need to necessarily do it there? I guess technically I could cancel that if I wanted it to. But I still want to do it though. But also it's like, it doesn't feel like it needs to be there anymore because like it's what, the 6 year anniversary? Like it's not special. So, I don't know. Danganronpa's top 5 franchise? Yeah, I'm hoping it ends up being for me too. What am I looking for right now? Find Josh. Yeah, like you would think the Yakuza games should be fine on Switch. At least outside of Like a Dragon. And maybe 6. Actually, no, yeah, 6 was PS4 exclusive, right? So, yeah, it probably would be a little bit tough. Like, you would think, like, Zero... And obviously, like, Kiwami would be tough, but, like... you would think, like, Zero... I don't know if they would want to port 1 and 2, though. But, like... I don't know, like, 0 through 5, though, technically, like, it should be fine. I guess Kiwami 1 would be fine, right? Because Kiwami 1 was a Zero engine. Push just try to pitch all guys lines up from the entire house. Alright, well, maybe rescind the praise I was giving to Pooch.
To set things right with some native tribe or something.
Yep, the bad cop goes
HO's
back.
bathroom doesn't have an actual door or lock. Does it not? Yeah, I guess it... Actually, I don't even remember. Does it? Like, did it in the past? Yeah, I mean, it must have had in the past, right? No. Yeah, I don't know if I want to click that link. And where does Josh go? I love how it's just like an ass shot of Ashley. Oh, okay, never mind. Where am I going? Again, like, this is just where I was, right? Oh, it was this. Oh. Is this it?
So,
There we go.
I've just been thinking about something I saw earlier with Sam.
What?
There was like this wanted poster.
Yeah, who is Ashley's VA?
Western style, you know?
So?
And Sam really thought there was someone following her around.
So what?
Gabriel Steinman?
Mountain with us?
And I found
That's
that crazy psycho
that's a
letter.
name.
Chris, if this is your way of trying to make me feel better,
Yeah, imagine like,
you're
yeah,
fired.
Gabriel Steinman plays Ashley Brown. Like, that's funny to me.
Josh!
Coming from the kitchen.
Josh!
Josh! Come in, hold on. Ashley! Ashley, what's going on? Let me in. Ashley! You okay? Gonna...
She's only done one video game, and that's Until Dawn.
Ash? Ash!
Okay. I forget, what is the halfway point in this game? So there's 10 episodes. Looks like a halfway point in my last playthrough was like towards the, or like was kind of mid episode 5. Oh, this is like way for, yeah, we're not anywhere close to this. Yeah, it's when Mike's on his own. Whatever. It's a Darman theme. Yeah, I don't care. I'm not gonna bother. Clicking that link. Pooch pitched him, Monty, Kyle, Joseph.
I'm going to show you some.
Yeah, that's the most generic group that could have come together. Like, who's that leave out of the guys? So it leaves out the HOH and Daniel. It leaves out Michael. It leaves out Terrence, and it leaves out Turner. Yeah, so it's literally like the 4 buff guys then, right? It's man. No, well, either way. Yeah, that would be really boring. Who would we prefer? Let's go Sam. Oh, I forgot you have to fucking do the thing. Prefer Emily. Fuck Matt. Chris or Ashley? Let's pick Ashley. Actually, let's just pick all the women. Let's just do that. We're BB Twitter. I love how he smiles. We were trying to pick our least favorite, aren't we? I forgot about that. We prefer Josh. Mike or Chris. Let's do Chris, I guess.
Tell me, in this little game you're playing so diligently, who is it that you most dislike?
Mike or Matt? Yeah, I feel like if we were like BB Twitter, they would hate Mike, right? Let's go Mike.
Well, I can't blame you there. He's a bit of a jerk.
He's a dick.
Better keep your eye on him. Don't let his smug bravado spoil your game. Well, let's see what happens with Mike. Huh. Once again, I'm afraid we're out of time. We'll talk again soon.
You didn't want to fall into the trap of hating Emily, so you trusted her and was distraught when it was confirmed she was cheating on Matt.
Hold on!
I actually, now that I think about it, I don't think I've ever had Emily survive to the end.
Apparently he had warned them against pursuing
Or if I,
construction
maybe
project
actually,
in
maybe I
Blackwood
did.
Pines, and claimed the land was sacred to his forefathers.
S. S-T.
Sister?
Ask it who's sister.
Josh, it's gone.
Basically, like, I thought I got a playthrough, I got everyone to the end, but I think one
Oh my god.
died along the way. I think it might have been Emily, but I might be wrong. Alex Stern said this cast isn't the type that would make a mega alliance, and I might agree. Yeah, I mean, like, I think that's probably one of the bigger pros of this cast. It doesn't seem like one that, seems to necessarily be following the standard, game structure. I mean, like, obviously you still have people, like, name Derek as, like, their, as their favorite player and whatnot. So we're only on chapter 4. So yeah, we're, like, pretty early on, actually. Despite us being over 3 hours in. Because again, like, halfway through chapter 5 is the halfway point of the game. Yeah, I feel like of the people in this house, I feel like Monty is someone that I could see trying to be someone that builds this this big alliance. Yeah, obviously Pooch, but like outside that, like yeah, I do feel like most of this cast is probably not that inclined to do so. Pooch and Monty are tight. Yeah, that doesn't seem that surprising. And based on the preseason and everything, it does seem like they have like a relatively similar like game philosophy. Oh, Jess is still alive. Yeah, I think after this chase sequence, we might call it a night. It's already 2:30. I'm pretty fucking tired. Again, I'll probably be back tomorrow. Oh, fuck that up. To be honest, we might even, like, I don't know, maybe I'll start, like, a little bit early. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, like, if I feel like doing speedrun attempts, then I'll be back. Actually, if I can get the Wolf Among Us script... Actually, no, I kind of forgot about the, I need to get All Stars 3 done then, if I'm going to have it out on Saturday. But again, the only videos I need to write at this point are Wolf Among Us, retrospective and 400 Days, which that should be super quick. Because, like, how much is there to actually say about 400 Days? The only reason I'm doing the 400 Days one is just because, like, I was initially going to do it alongside the Season 1 retrospective, like, as one video, but it just did not really click, and considering the Season 1 videos are already so long, I was like, okay, let's split into two. But, like, I would be surprised if the 400 Days video is, like, more than, like, 12 to 15 minutes, but I guess we'll see.
Jessica, I'm coming! I'm coming!
You had to take shortcuts to save her? No. Did I even take a shortcut? I don't even remember.
Jessica!
Oh, well. Yeah, this went well. Was I streaming during Frenchie's breakdown? I was streaming, like, here and there. Actually, wasn't that a point where, like, I was streaming, like, consistently 3 to 4 times a week?
No, Jessica. Oh, God.
Because I remember, like, during Big Brother season... Oh,
Help.
Guys, right? Yeah. Oh, well. But yeah, yeah, during Big Brother season last year, I was, like, consistently streaming 3 to 4 times a week. Where, like, my standard number would be 3, and then sometimes I was doing 4. Like, I don't know how the fuck I did it. But yeah, I mean, like, obviously, like, we're just gonna do 2 streams a week nowadays. But, like, again, maybe do 3 at some points. But again, I'm gonna shoot tomorrow mostly because, like, again, get out of work earlier, and then also it's like, I kind of want to do Last of Us speedrun. But again, if I don't feel like it, then maybe I won't. Oh, is she good? I thought that meant she died if that happened. Alright, I guess actually technically he's alone anyway, right? Like, even if she does survive? Actually, I forgot. Are there difficulty settings in this game? No, I guess not. Most times when you first play Super Massive games, you only use 1-2 characters. You lost 6 of the 9 in the quarry. Yeah, I think naturally... Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah, I forgot that. Doesn't matter anyway. Yeah, naturally I end up losing, yeah, probably like 1 or 2. I think until Dawn, if I remember right, I think my first playthrough, I think I lost probably like half. Oh, so she'll already be dead by that point if she actually did die? Oh, yeah, okay, I do remember that. Yeah, she does, yeah, her and Matt. Then that's also the turnaround. Can't Matt also die before they meet up or something? Yeah, it's been what, like 4 years since I last played this, right? I think it was. Yeah, because it was like June of 2018 was the last time I played this. Lost Matt. Yeah, I'm pretty confident I lost Matt for sure in my first playthrough. I'm pretty sure I lost
Ash.
Lost Jess. I lost Emily. And then I think Sam made it, Chris made it, Ashley made it. I lost Josh also. I lost Josh. And did Mike survive? Maybe actually, I might have only had 3 people in my first playthrough. I think it might have only been Sam, Ashley, Chris. But then I did a playthrough later where like I had almost everyone. But I think I missed Emily, I think. And then, yeah, did a playthrough. I tried to get everyone to die, but I think I accidentally kept someone alive. And I don't remember how. I wonder who's the easiest person to save in Until Dawn. Yeah, I think it's Sam, if I were to guess. Let's see. Oh, I guess Ashley is what it is according to this. Yeah, I guess according to this Reddit post, the order is Ashley, Mike, Sam, Chris, Jess, Emily, Matt. Yeah. See, I'm pretty sure... I don't remember. Did I have Mike survive then? I don't remember. Sam and Mike only died at the end. Yeah, I did remember that. I think they died in like the fire and everything, right? Anyway, yeah, I don't remember. I remember. I think I had someone die in the final fight in my first playthrough, and like I think if I remember, I was like surprised that they didn't survive because I didn't realize they didn't survive until like the last second, like until like we got to the credits and everything. Yeah. Anyway, again, I'm fucking tired, so we're gonna probably call it a night here. Again, a little bit early. We're like 20 minutes earlier than normal, but again, what are you gonna do? I got like no sleep the previous night, and I do have to get up a little bit earlier tomorrow, so it's probably just better we end here. Again, might be back tomorrow with a Last of Us speedrun, maybe. We'll see. We'll see how tomorrow goes. So if not, maybe I'll try on Friday. Yeah, I mean, like, I might try and Friday. And again, we'll see where I'm at with, like, The Wolf Among Us and 400 Days retrospects, because I do want to get those done. And also, I'm gonna, again, like, if I'm gonna get All Stars 3 out on Saturday, then I need to get that together at some point. But it's like, yeah, like, I kind of want to make sure I get, like, I don't need to make sure necessarily, but, like, I would ideally like to get finished with the script writing process by the end of this week, just so I can be fucking done with it. And at that point, we're all in on editing / like the current, like following the current shows and whatnot. So I kind of want to get to that point in the process of making videos by next week. dang it, I mean, like, we're going to have the 44 cast reaction video I'm going to make at some point next week, so that kind of ruins the pacing of all that anyway, but whatever, we're good. So yeah, and, oh, the HOH, chats are about to start. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I think it's probably better off that I end here then, anyway. Just because, like, I just don't want to even bother, like, starting to hear about it. I'll probably just end up catching up tomorrow. So yeah, that's it for tonight. Again, maybe see you tomorrow. And yeah, I mean, like, for sure, no matter what, though, we'll be back on Sunday, where we will continue off until dawn. Again, like, I don't know if we'll finish at this point, considering we're not really halfway at this point. So maybe we'll have to do 3 streams for this, to where maybe the third one will be a short one, and we'll do Left Behind for the rest of it, maybe. We'll see. But either way, that's it for this stream. Thank you guys for watching.